Yo, welcome back. It feels like it's been forever to another play-by-play here on Knicks Fan TV, brought to you guys by Underdog Fantasy. It's your boy CK2K, alongside none other than Mr. Alex Pitarius. I had to do it. I'm a layoff.
At this point, I'm just gonna get used to it because it's like whatever at this
I'm
point,
a
man.
layoff. I'm a layoff. Just know forever I know how to say your last name. So there's love. It's all love. But Alex, man, how you feeling after a day or a night, or I don't know how long you were eating, but the Thanksgiving feast yesterday? How you feeling today?
Bro, I'm still tired.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving was great. I ate a lot
Yeah.
of food. I can feel the sodium just coursing through my body. The
Yeah.
mac and cheese. I just had my second, I guess third plate today
Nice.
of Thanksgiving food. That's how you got to do it, man. You got to make
I
sure
ain't
you
even
have
mad at
Thanksgiving
it.
food for the next couple of days, right?
Mm.
So, I had a mac and cheese, the mashed potatoes, a chicken. We don't do turkey around here, but, got to do all that stuff. So it was good, man. How was your
No
Thanksgiving?
turkey because of preference? Like, you just guys don't like turkey?
We don't like turkey, yeah.
No, I don't.
Also, I also live in Boston. I'm not a big fan of turkey, but through the city streets, you see a lot of turkeys roaming around, and I just have a massive hatred for the turkeys now. Like they're always outside my front property. I'm just like, what the hell? And they're like mad loud too, man. These turkeys legit act like they run the street.
They run it
They will
right.
peck at your cars, man. It is no joke around here.
Oh yeah, nah. See, that would give me more incentive to eat them. What in the world? Pecking at my car? Yeah, nah.
Yeah, no, it's
That'd
ridiculous,
be
man. They're
beef.
crazy out
Easy
here.
beef. I
How's
believe
your
that.
Thanksgiving though?
Yeah, it was good, man. Spent time with the family as you do on Thanksgiving. Yeah, I was telling you, we played football in the morning. This is our second year in a row we did this. Yeah, man. Still, look, I'm just happy I still got my speed. I had a great day. If the stat sheet came out, I'd be very proud of my stat sheet. But yeah, today I can barely walk. I'm walking around looking like I got hip replacement surgery because my legs are dead. But it was fun, man. It was a good day. I'm very happy. Family was good, and yeah, can't complain. But I want to be on your wave, man. You on like round 4 and 5 of leftovers already, man? Shoot. Do you do like different renditions? Do you have to like try and break the monotony a little bit by like, all right, we going, 2 pieces of ham and then like mac and cheese in the middle, like a ham sandwich. Like, what do you have to shake it up, or are you fine just having a plate every single time, and it doesn't get any different for you?
Honestly, it doesn't get any different for me. I think the
Okay.
only thing I do want to try is like maybe get like a hoagie or something like something make like a crazy sandwich. You know what I mean? Like that's the only
Yeah.
thing I want to try because I know people do like the whole Thanksgiving
Yes.
sandwich. That's something I is like I
Don't
haven't done
sleep.
that like to the T yet. Like I've done it like on slices of bread, but it's not the
Uh-huh.
same, man. Like it's just falling out from the sides. Like it's
It
not
don't
neatly
work the same,
packed.
right?
You need like a true like wedge to get that thing done.
Don't sleep. I'm telling you. And look, I know cranberry sauce gets a bad rap every year. Don't sleep and put some cranberry sauce in there. I'm telling you, it will change the game. I'm
Mm.
telling you. I'm telling you. I hope everybody in the chat had a good Thanksgiving as well. I'm not gonna bring up other things that happened today post Thanksgiving because sports happen. Football happens during Thanksgiving,
All right,
and
relax.
a certain New York team played today, and I'm not gonna do that
Okay.
to y'all. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But I'm just letting you know. I hope you guys enjoyed football, turkey, family, and all of the above on your Thanksgiving. But today, the Knicks are back, people. It feels like it's been like a month since we played, since that unfortunate loss against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It feels like we were never going to see basketball again. But hey, look at us. It's Friday, and we got basketball. And it's not just any basketball game, Alex. It's in-season tournament play. I'm telling you, I'm here for the hype. And this game right here, this could put us in a good spot in our group play if we win tonight's game against the Miami Heat. Yes, that's right. The Miami Heat, our old friends tonight. Alex, there's so many things to point at when it comes to this. We've seen the Lakers go 4-0 in their group play. I'm sure there's another team that just went undefeated. It's completely escaped my mind. I was prepared, and now I'm not so prepared. But some of these teams are taking advantage of the games that they had in their individual groups, and now the Knicks have the potential to go. We would be 3-1 or 2-1 to 3-1 today, right?
We'd be two and
My
one,
math 2-1 because we
today.
have one more against the Hornets.
Yep.
Right. So we'd be 2-1 today, which would give us a pretty solid advantage in this group play, especially against the Miami Heat. How are you feeling, man? You think that the Knicks play a little extra tonight on the brand new bright orange floors knowing the capabilities and knowing, what the purpose is of the in-season tournament? You think you see a little extra spunk because of that? Or you think we just play a little bit extra because we're just coming off of a loss against Minnesota?
As you said, I was looking for my sunglasses, so I had to make sure I'm ready for this court tonight. But
You got to be ready. Yeah, seriously.
that thing is a bright orange, so
Yeah,
I'm ready for it. But like you're asking if like the Knicks are ready for this in-season tournament. I think there's going to be extra juice to this game, CK. Just think about it. First time the Knicks and the Heat are playing this season. First time they played after the Knicks lost to the Miami Heat in the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Yup.
All right. We know the history between these two teams. Can go back to Pat Riley resigning, going down to Miami, taking the blueprint of what he used for the New York Knicks to then recreate a team down in South Beach to win 3 championships. There's already some animosity, man.
Already,
you know what I mean? So like we got the backstory. We already have last season.
Yep.
This is gonna have like playoff type atmosphere, it feels like tonight, just based on where these two teams stand, right? If you're the Knicks, you want to come back and just say, hey, you guys got lucky. We're going to come in here, beat you, because this game means a lot. Look, you either let the Heat win and they get to potentially be in the in-season tournament, or you win and you stay in the mix and potentially knock them out of the in-season tournament. So for the Knicks, they should have that. They should have that as bulletin board material saying, let's get ready for tonight's game. And I think they will, man. I think they will have that in their back pocket when it comes to competing with the Miami Heat tonight. What do you think?
I completely agree. I want the double effect. I want to, like you said, get that revenge game against the Miami Heat, especially with how things ended at the end of last season. And then B, also ruin their chances at this in-season tournament thing. No matter what happens with us, we trying to ruin their chances at it. We don't want them to have it either. So you know what I mean? So I love the double meaning, the extra oomph that is tonight's game against the Miami Heat. And it's always great to get a win against the Miami Heat. I don't care if it's regular season or playoffs. We always want to see them lose, especially in a home game tonight in Madison Square Garden. And that's another thing too. We got to get back on track with that. We won our last two, because we were minutes late. Yeah, we won our last 2 games in the Garden, after starting off not winning at all. And it seems like we're starting to get that momentum. Yes, I said momentum. Shout out to Shaq. When it comes to playing in the Garden, because last year we gave ourselves the nickname the Road Warriors, and I feel like with the Garden, with the fan base that we have, I think that's something that we have to capitalize on this year going into the playoffs, and that's the energy of the Madison Square Garden crowd. And tonight is a nationally televised game. We talked about the Heat Knicks rivalry. Do you think are you with me before we go on? Are you with me on the importance of winning at home, or you think as long as we're just winning, it doesn't matter? What's your thoughts on that? To me, it's a big deal. But what do you think about the importance of winning at home?
CK, it is a big deal to win at home. Okay,
I had to hear you say.
Look, you got to protect home court. Is your turf, and just for how the Knicks are now obviously in a better spot than they were for the last 2 decades, right?
Yeah.
But think about how many times it was just like the Knicks were just a doormat for everybody to come in and be like, yo, we're going to hoop in Madison Square Garden, have a good time, go out, check out the city, and then go home. Like, no, you can't have that anymore, man. So home court's important. And look, you're playing in front of your fans. That's the whole point of home court advantage, is that the other team's supposed to be rattled out of their element. You're used to these hoops. You're used to the floor. That's supposed to be why, like, you're supposed to get this advantage. So it's a big deal for the Knicks to have familiarity with winning on their own home court. Although hopefully like the last year too, where they were a really good road team, having both of those in your pocket, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, to me, like I've been paying a lot of attention to that this year, because I know that was one of our Achilles heels last year, is taking advantage of these Garden games. But yeah, big game tonight. Here's the thing: we're before I talk about stats and who is gonna score what and this and that, I want to pivot over to your picks on Underdog tonight, because I want to talk about that a little bit, because I'm curious to see, because you kept yours to tonight's game as well, right? So it's just Knicks Heat action. So I'm curious to see what you're looking at on the higher and lower side with both teams. So Alex, take it away, and then we'll talk about mine after.
All right. Well, Everyone, make sure to support our sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. Use that promo code KFTV to get up to a $100 match. And for tonight, here's what I went with tonight, CK. Tonight, I went with Jalen Brunson to go higher than 23.5 points. Look, we know what he did in the playoffs against. I can't take you seriously, Daniel. You know what he did against the Miami. You know what he did against the Miami Heat. He dropped 40. Brunson's been getting back into his bag. I think he's going to drop 23 and over 23.5 points tonight. I'm going with Brunson. Julius Randle typically has a good game against the Miami Heat. He usually scores over 20. I'm going with over 20.5 points for Julius Randle as well. Now, this one's the most interesting one, CK. I don't know if you know this.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this. In the new era of Bam Adebayo facing this New York Knicks team, he hasn't actually really scored over 20 points against the Knicks like that. The last time he did it was actually last season, but for the most part, he's either averaging in the teens. Rarely does he get over 20 points. Rarely. So I mean, the last game he played against the Knicks, he only averaged 9 points in 35 minutes. Before that, 40 minutes, 15. Before that, 39, had 18. And like I said, back last season, he had 32 points, but before that was 17, 16, 6. So 20. So I'm choosing lower than 20.5 points for Bam Adebayo tonight, especially with blockness on the end, on the other four. Not going to happen tonight, CK. Not going to happen tonight. I then went with Isaiah Hartenstein. I feel like we don't give this guy enough love, even though we do sometimes.
Yeah.
I chose for higher than 4.5 rebounds tonight for Isaiah Hartenstein. He's averaging 5 rebounds on the season. The Heat have a small front court. I think Isaiah Hartenstein out there, he should be able to grab 5 boards tonight. And then the last one I chose is Kyle Lowry to have higher than 8.5 points. He went off last game. He had, I think, like 20 to 26 points, something around that range. I think he's going to get about 10 points tonight. That's why I'm projecting for Kyle Lowry. He's a starting point guard now. You're going to need him, Butler, Bam. There's no Tyler Hero. There's no Duncan Robinson tonight. So you're going to need guys to put up points for this team. I think Lowry's going to get his tonight. And so that's what I went with. And guys, make sure to download the app Underdog Fantasy. It's easy to use. All you do is make a selection of higher or lower based on any category. And if you're into the NBA, they give you so many different categories to choose from: points, rebounds, assists, field goal attempts, fouls, free throws, whatnot. It's such an easy thing to do. So make sure to download the app and use that promo code KFTV to get up to a $100 match.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so we're gonna add my picks on here early. And yeah, there he is. That's what I was waiting for.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
What is it? Is that me with money? I
Yeah.
need that. Can I get the money? Can I please get the money? Can I get that? Can I get that stack of cash?
And you in a Knicks jersey too. That means you can play for the team. That is a perfect situation. Look, man, I will take the Alex Trateris depth for us on but you'd be like a guard.
The top and caster? No, I was a top and caster apparently.
Right, my fault. You're so right. My bad.
So we need power forward depth. So apparently that's what I'm doing.
That's where you'd be. Yeah, you'd say you're 18 minutes, right?
18. That'd be a blessing.
All right. Well, it's funny. We had a lot of similarities in your picks compared to mine. I'm gonna bring mine up and I'm gonna go through mine quickly because you guys said you wanted to see both of them before the game. So we're going to run through mine real quick. Now, a lot like Alex said, as far as Jalen Brunson, I agree. I think Jalen Brunson is going to take advantage tonight to have the benchmark. For me, it was 23. Alex at 23.5. To be at 23, I think that's going to be low for him. So I chose the higher on that. I expect Jalen Brunson to take advantage of Kyle Lowry offensively tonight and whoever else they decide to switch, but there's not going to be much options there. And I think Jalen Brunson has a big night. RJ Barrett in the last few games, he's been trying to get himself back on track following his migraine situation. And though the points have been around 15, 17 in the last 2 games, he was doing a solid job rebounding as well as getting the assists up. So when I saw 23 on the PRA, points, rebounds, and assists, I like the odds of RJ Barrett helping out around the rebounding. And I think RJ Barrett is able to get around that 18, 19, maybe back into the 20s on the point side of things. So give me the higher on the 23 PRA for RJ. And like Alex, I'm also going with higher for Kyle Lowry. There's no Tyler Hero. It's just going to be, you don't know which Jimmy you're going to get. Regular season Jimmy, especially in November, is going to be, you don't know what you're going to get. So I'm putting my money on Kyle Lowry going over that 8.5 points tonight. Last game, this dude, he's been averaging like 7 points or 8 points a game or whatever, and then goes crazy last game because they needed him to. I think Kyle Lowry is going to have another one of those games where he at least gets them around like 12 to 15 points tonight. And I knew you were gonna bring up the Bam stats. I knew you were gonna talk about the Bam stats because you're right. Bam Adebayo typically against us has a tough time scoring, but I think he is going to be forced tonight to have himself a bit of a similar game that he's had prior to tonight. Now, if you watched Bam Adebayo, in no way, shape, or form am I a huge Bam fan, but I will give respect because he's been having some monster games in the last, I would say 5 to 6 games for him, barring minus last game because he missed his last game against Cleveland. And I think that even if he doesn't have a crazy scoring game, I think, again, with the PRA, I think he can get over that 34.5 for the mere fact that they're going to need it. So I chose the higher on Mr. Bam on the PRA for 34.5. I know. I hate myself for doing it, but shout out to Underdog. They forced me to do it. It was just too enticing. I had to take it. And speaking of enticing, I had to take it. Dante DiVincenzo. You mean to tell me you don't think Dante DiVincenzo is going to shoot and not only shoot, score more than 2 threes in this game, Underdog? You got me. I'm taking the bait. They put him at 1.5 threes made in this game. You mean to tell me DiVincenzo's not going to give me 2? The big Ragu not going to give me 2 threes? Crazy. Give me the higher on that, especially in this game. I expect him to at least give me 2 threes. I'll take the higher there. So Jalen Brunson on points, RJ Barrett on his PRA higher, Kyle Lowry on points higher, Bam PRA higher, and DiVincenzo from the 3, the big Ragu. I took the higher on that. Come on, man. There's no way with the way he's been shooting the last few games that he doesn't at least give us 2 threes in today's game. Can't convince me. But
That's
that
insane.
Bam one is the Bam one is the gamble for sure. And I knew you were going to say exactly what you said. I'm like, oh man, he's going to have a bad game tonight, but I'm taking the gamble.
CK.
Yo.
I can't believe you on the Bam, but the one thing that I'm really upset about is I did not see the Dante one. The 1.5, that's insane.
Crazy. Like what? They don't not paying attention.
Yeah,
they gave us that. It's a gimme.
And I'll say why I believe that's going to hit. The Heat are like one of the the thing is that the Heat are actually one of the worst defenders when it comes to the 3-point line. So for the Knicks, they should be getting up a lot of threes tonight.
It's about making them though, right, Alex?
It's about making them, but they should get a lot up. That's what I'm saying. They should be able to get a lot up. But for Dante, you only said what do you need to do?
1.5. So just give me 2 threes.
That's easy.
Easy. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way. And watch me say this now, and then Dante throws up 9 of those things and doesn't make not one of them. And I know the chat. I already know this chat. They're gonna blame me. They're going to blame me, especially now that I'm CK 3-1. The magic and the luck is gone.
CK 3-1. It does have a nice ring to it.
It doesn't have a good ring. But the thing about it though, if I go 4-1, a little bit of buzz back, a little bit. It's like, okay, I know you got that one loss,
especially against the Heat. The Heat.
Yeah. So I'm hoping we get that one and turn that thing around. Game should be starting up in a little bit, so we got some time. But yeah, I wanted to talk about Mr. RJ Barrett. He had a great start to the season, then he slowed down a little bit coming off of the migraine. I won't say migraine injury like it's 2K. It's weird to call migraine an injury, but after taking time because due to migraines. And then coming back, you could see he's trying to get his mojo back a little bit. Maybe not so much from a point standpoint, but at least his effort and his effectiveness on the court, it's still there. Now, a team like this where they're missing some key guys, especially at a position that he's at, do you expect RJ Barrett to, I don't want to say turn around as if he's been playing bad, but go back to the way he started the season and go out and have a high scoring night? Or you think it's going to be a tough one for RJ because they might focus on him a little bit?
First and foremost, CK, before I answer that question, we got some Heat fans in here, so be ready for that, okay?
Do we? Oh, I'm ready. I love it. I invite it. Welcome. Welcome, because they're outnumbered, but go ahead.
But anyway, to answer your question, RJ usually has solid outings against the Miami Heat, so I expect him to get back on track. You had some time off now after coming back from an illness, and you had essentially quick turnaround times because he had to play what, Saturday and then Monday, and then you're asking him to get into a rhythm to. You asked him one, hey, come back from your illness to now play well against the Hornets, which I would not expect any player to come back from an illness the next day and then perform well. And then you're going to tell me, hey, not only did you have to play against the Hornets first day back, now you're going against one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in the NBA, and you guys be going up against Ant-Man
Yeah.
or McDaniels or whoever was on the other side. They got really good wing depth on the Timberwolves, man. They got a really good defense. No, there's no that's a really good team. So for RJ, that's a tough outing. But I think now with some time off to get back in the rhythm, be back in the gym, I expect him to be back in what we saw from him at the beginning of the season. So RJ should have a good game tonight. I just need him to just make the simple reads, man. Make the simple reads. Just know when to
Go back
attack.
to where you started. Yeah.
Yeah, just do that. That's all you got to do. And look, against the Timberwolves, I understand you're pressing. Against the Hornets, I understand you're pressing. Don't do that tonight. This team does not have the same height as like the Timberwolves first and foremost. So I expect him to be able to get downhill pretty easily tonight. What do you think though? You think RJ's gonna be back? You think he's gonna be back to normal? Or should we expect, to get it like a little bit in rhythm, but still like a slowish type return?
I like graphics. I'm a fan of graphics. KnicksFanTV comes up with some phenomenal graphics. And I bring that up to say this. I want to know, are we seeing the Jimmy Butler versus RJ Barrett combination? Are we seeing that battle take place tonight? And I think that right there could answer that question, because I think RJ Barrett, even though he's had a few games against Jimmy where they haven't been great, but for the most part, RJ's held his own when he plays against Jimmy Butler. Yeah, Jimmy Butler will have good nights as well, but RJ's been able to hold his own against Jimmy, and I'm looking for that tonight. And again, I have to bring up the graphics because everyone in the chat knows on against the T-Wolves, I was waiting every time Anthony Edwards was going to be guarding RJ or vice versa. I was looking for it, so much so that Daniel had an alarm for when it was happening, because we did get to see it a few times. And tonight, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at RJ Barrett taking on Jimmy Butler, because RJ's had a good start to this season, and now I also want to see him continue to do that against top talent in the NBA. So I really want to see him get that matchup with Jimmy Butler and thrive in it. And I do think that he can. Like you were saying, I think with this team and with their situations with some of the injuries that they have, I think that there is a world that RJ Barrett can take advantage and be able to not only just the scoring side of it, but also capitalize on those driving dishes that he started off the season doing so well. Also getting the ball to Mitchell Robinson with it, because RJ, I feel like he's one of the main guys that tries to get Mitchell Robinson going offensively. And I think RJ Barrett does have a solid game for us tonight. I think Jalen Brunson's going to be the key. I think he's going to be the star tonight, because I don't feel like there's anybody that's going to be able to stop him on the other side. But I am looking at RJ Barrett to have another 20-piece night tonight and get back on track on that side for sure.
No Max Strus, no Duncan Robinson.
Nope.
No Gabe Vincent.
No Gabe Vincent.
We got Kyle Lowry as a starting point guard. And, I previewed this game, not only for the article for KnicksFanTV today that just dropped not too long ago, but also did the game of the week preview for the channel as well, CK. And
nice.
Something that I looked at for this game is the the matchups defensively for the Miami Heat, because you can't really do a lot of switching if you're Miami, and you can't really mix and match that defense. Like, Jimmy's probably got to stay on RJ. You're going to have Lowry probably on Brunson, and Bam has to guard Mitch tonight. There's no, Bam usually gets some Randall defensive time, but I don't think that's going to happen tonight.
Can't hide him.
Yeah. So for the Heat, they don't really have that switchability, especially with Kevin Love coming off the bench. Like, he's going to have to guard Isaiah Hartenstein. So unless they want to move K-Love to that starting rotation and have him as a 4, maybe you can go back to that. But as of right now, with how the starting lineup is for the Miami Heat, the Knicks actually have the height advantage against this team. So I'm looking to see if the Knicks could take advantage of that. Yeah, man.
Oof. Crazy times, man. Crazy times. I didn't think I would hear that in this season, that we would have the height advantage on the team. But yeah, no. you're 100% right. Yeah, the Heat team And I know that they're still gonna work hard. They have been working hard to start off the season, barring the injuries that they've had. But it's just a weird built team. Just hearing you rehash some of the key guys they have, it's just like, yeah, you're right. Kevin Love is on that team, but at the same time, like, which version of Kevin Love are you gonna get? They brought back Josh Richardson for what seems like the fourth time on that team over there. You know what I mean? They got the rookie and Jaime, and I don't even think they play him. So they got all these pieces. Haywood, what's his name? Highsmith or whatever.
He's a starting power forward.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just such a weirdly put together team, but they're gonna work hard. So we can't take it for granted. I feel like the more I talk, the more Jimmy Butler's appear, like Elf on the Shelf. Oh, they're gone now. I feel like Elf on the Shelf. I don't know if you saw him.
Look, man. That man went to a Green Day concert, had a good time, and then decided to come back.
Oh man. The game is about to tip off. Hopefully, if you guys are able to watch this thing on MSG, please save yourself and do so. Myself, I have to watch it on ESPN. Hopefully, it won't be a terrible call tonight, but it should be fun nonetheless. Or you can just mute it and listen to your boy because I will be running the play-by-play. But Alex, tonight, post game, are you there?
Yes, sir. I will be
lovely.
There.
Lovely.
Me, Jeff, CP will all be there.
Love that. So make sure that after the game, win, lose, and there's no other option, you guys tune in for post game after the fact so you guys can hear the breakdown of the game that we are about to witness. Alex, I appreciate you all as always, man. Fun times. Now let's get this dub.
Thanks, man. As always, man. I appreciate you. And to all the Miami Heat fans in here, look, if you're going to be tuning into the play-by-play or post game, whatever it may be, even the preview, I know you got to hit the thumbs up button for your boys. Okay. You got to hit the thumbs up button for your boys. Yeah. Welcome to the chat, but you got to hit the thumbs up button to your boys. And look, we also hate the Heat. So doesn't matter, but hey, support us. Thank you.
I love that. All right, Alex.
All right, bro.
All right. Yes, sir. All right. Let me lose the headphones so I can hear the game. And it's getting ready to tip off right now, but shout out to everybody in the chats across the KFTV universe. I'm talking about Twitter. I'm talking about here on YouTube, and I'm talking about over on Twitch. Shout out to everybody, regardless of where you are watching from. We appreciate your support. Tonight, we have the Knicks versus Miami Heat in what is our third game. Yeah, what is our third game of this in-season tournament group play. We are right now currently 1-1. Tonight would be our third, and then we have our final game next week against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets to wrap up our group play. And look, I know some people, I'm going to look in the chat. I'm sure you guys are going to let me know. I know some of you guys aren't crazy about it or are paying much attention to it, but it is something I want to see us compete for. I want to see us go out there and win this because, I mean, I'm going to be out there anyway, so I want to see the Knicks play in Vegas. So I'm looking forward to us hopefully continuing this stretch of games. We won our last one. Let's win it tonight, go 2-1, and wrap it up next week. But shout out to everybody in the chat. I see the CK emotes in the chat. Shout out to the Heat fans in the chat. I will, I call the game the way I called the game, but you know what I mean? We appreciate you here, but you know what I mean? Don't be butthurt when y'all on your way out with the L. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the members in the chat. Shout out to all the mods. Shout out to my mods. And shout out to everybody else for making these play-by-plays as fun as they typically are. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Do not forget to like the stream. Salute, John. Carlton saying, JJ up. Salute. Let's go, Knicks. Alex, me, CUCK. Bless love for the Knicks. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Playing Charlotte 3 times early in the season. Wow, crazy, right? Crazy. Also, we play the Celtics a lot too. It's a weird start to the season, but it is what it is. We'll take those ones. Let's make sure we win all 3 of them. We won the first 2, let's win the next one. Shout out to Junior. I saw some super chats. Let me read those before we move on. The game hasn't started yet, and I'm pretty sure I saw one from the one and only my guy Jamaica Queen saying salute to the chat. my voice. Salute to the chat, Knicks fans. Let's get this win with $10. Appreciate you as always, Queens. Jay Boogie in the chat. Shout out to Jay Boogie. Salute. Hope you're good, man. Hope everything is good with you and your family, Jay Boog. He says, I want to thank everybody for the love and support during the injured time for me and my family. I always say the Knicks love is the best love. I love that. And I hope everything is going well for you, my guy. Shout out to everybody else as well. We appreciate you. And I will be keeping my eye on the other chat over on Twitch as well. You know, if you want to watch us with Twitch, do that. If you want to watch us on Twitter, do that. All are welcome in the KFTV verse. Agreed. F the heat. Yeah. Family show. Censor yourself. But yes, definitely. We do not shout out Heat fans. Oh, no. I acknowledge y'all exist, but that's as much as you're gonna get from me. Queens in the house, yes, sir. Press J Boogie. Yes, big bless up to Mr. J Boogie. Hope everything is good, man. I wish I had MSG badly. Are you guys able to see this on MSG? I know it's on ESPN tonight. I know sometimes they do simulcast where it's on both, but I don't know. I don't get MSG in my area, unfortunately. That's the same problem with me, James. I know your struggles. They saying Lakers fans are like Cowboys fans. Did you get a whack comparison to Knicks fans and Cowboys fans, and that's why you confirming that it's the Lakers? I ain't even gonna try and dig into that. I ain't even gonna try it. Guys, we are with me on the call. I am 3-1 on the play-by-play. So this is important for my record, man. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be known that, you know, when CK's on the call, the Knicks have a good chance of winning. I need that momentum. I need that, you know, I want to be that pillar for us. So hopefully, we unfortunately lost on Tuesday against Minnesota. Hopefully we can get that thing back on track tonight against Miami. And you know we love seeing Miami Heat losses. Oh, you know we love them. Love to see them. Big Facts, right. KG, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I ain't gonna read what you said, but you know, as long as you enjoying the game. Xfinity on some BS. Damn. Dang, this game taking forever to start, man. How you gonna tell us the game starts at 7:30 and then they still doing pregame? I know there was a game beforehand, but I'm trying to see the game. Knicks versus Heat in season tournament play. Here we go. Game is about to begin. Big night ahead. We will be keeping track of my prize, wrong one, of my underdog fantasy picks throughout tonight's stream. Hopefully your boy cleans up and goes 5 for 5. I'm hoping. And also let me know how you guys are doing across your guys' parlays in the chat. Please let it be known. Oh, man, I miss the Garden so much, bro. I miss it so much. My goal is to be back out there for playoff time, but I miss it so much. Being out there for the opener was a blessing. John CK for I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I think because ESPN was waiting for college game. Yeah, but at the same time, even when games run long, they typically just start up right after. We know ain't nobody want to hear what Perkins and shout to Shanae, but they ain't add anything extra. We could just run right into the game. It's about to be 8 o'clock and the game ain't start yet. What's good? I'm impatient. The NBA has kept me away from Knicks basketball for too damn long. For those watching on ESPN, we have Doc Rivers, Doris Burke, and the one, the only Mike Breen on the call tonight. Or, if you're listening to me, I'm going to be running the play-by-play too, and I'm on the call with y'all. You know the vibe. The double New York is hard in the eyes. It makes you feel like you need 3D glasses, bro. It feels like it's popping out at you, but then it's also make you feel like you can. Yeah, it's a weird look. And the thing is, I don't understand why they did it. Everything else about the logo and the jersey is fire. But then they had to do that stupid 3D look for the New York. It's weird. But other than that, the rest of the jersey is phenomenal. I can't wait to get mine. Janae, look, she did. I mean, does she ever miss? I'm just saying. Let's get this done. That's right. Talk to him, John. Talk to him, John. Oh, hey, shout out to the Silicon Valley. Okay, I see you, Rico. Appreciate you. Yeah, like I said, shout out to our members, Rare Edition. Rico, World Peace, Unknown, Jamaica Queens, my guy. Don Marie, what's up? Salute. Who else? What other members? Yeah, I think that's all I'm seeing for right now. But shout out to all the other members that might be lurking or chilling with us. But it's game time. Court's gonna give me no, don't look, don't stare for too long. I ain't gonna lie, it's not as bright as I thought it was gonna be. It's still bright. It's a choice. I just wish they at least they could have done it the other way around. It could have been the blue and then the middle stripe was orange, but it is what it is. Here we are. Tip goes to the Miami Heat. We saw Kyle Lowry pass it up to Jimmy Butler, and away we go. The Knicks starting off with our normal starting five: Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. As we start off with an early Jimmy Butler miss, thanks to the defense of Quentin Grimes. Like me and Alex were talking about, expect a big game from Jalen Brunson. I know right now they got Heisman. No, they got Josh Richardson on Brunson early, and then they're going to hide Kyle Lowry on RJ Barrett. I don't know why RJ didn't take advantage of that, but that's why. Because he passed out to an open Julius Randle. And when you see the 3-ball go in for Julius Randle, it's a good sign because he has not started off the season shooting very well from 3, at least not consistently. On the other side, I got Jalen Brunson up on Kyle Lowry, screen set, pick and roll play with Bam Adebayo, and they draw a foul. Early foul on Mitchell Robinson, not a good look. Not helping us at all with that early foul on Mitchie. He said that court. Why? You know, they're trying new things. I expect as this in-season tournament goes along, they're going to keep the personalized courts. But I think what they're going to do from now on is the middle part, you know, that blue stripe in the middle as Bam Adebayo misses his first. I think the blue stripe in the middle will be the only personalized part, and the rest of the court's going to be regular. I think that's what they're going to do here on out. Because I don't mind the courts. It's just some of these colors don't make no damn sense. Like, if you want to do something cool, like, yeah, you can keep the middle part, but the rest of it, just keep it regular. Because some courts, you can't even see the lines, man. Bam making one of the 2 free throws as we have Jalen Brunson passing up to Quentin Grimes, getting it over to Julius Randle. The ball is moving around to start the game. I like it. Good screen by Mitchell Robinson. Brunson thought about the shot, but we got Josh Richardson on him. 3 seconds left for Julius Randle. Step back 3 with defense on him. Misses everything but the backboard, resulting in a 24-second violation. Julius Randle, baby. We did not talk much about Julius Randle to start off this game. I do think Julius Randle is going to have another 20-piece in this game. I think we should expect another 20-piece double-double from Julius Randle. But right now, my concern, I want to see Jalen Brunson continue his hot play as Kyle Lowry puts up a 3, misses, rebounded by Mitch. I want to see Jalen Brunson continue his hot play, and I want to see RJ Barrett get back to the way he started off the season. Julius Randle with a great lead pass to Mitchell Robinson, who finishes it in the paint over Josh Richardson. Highsmith, I will get his name right at some point, but he missed the shot, rebounded by RJ Barrett. The Knicks are off to another good start. The Knicks this season have had some very good starts. It's just about holding on to these leads the Knicks have had a problem with. Julius Randle putting the muscle on, draws the foul, doesn't get the and one, but Julius Randle saw food and decided to eat. Julius Randle going to the line. Ray Edition says Randle on a mission. I'm fine with it. Like I said, if the shot selection makes sense, I ain't not going to be mad at Julius Randle. And that shot right there, a lot of contact, a lot of focus, and now he's at the line. Hopefully he can hit these 2 free throws. Shout out to everybody in the chats across the Knicks Fan TV universe. I'm looking at you over on Twitter, Twitch, and on YouTube as Julius makes his first free throw. He said way too strong. Hightower reminds me of the Steve Harvey show. It's a Hightower. What is it? Highsmith? Let me stop getting this poor guy's name wrong. Yeah, it's Highsmith. It's Highsmith. Let me stop getting his name wrong. I don't want to be disrespectful. I really, I just had it wrong, bro. Julius Randle giving us 2 free throws in a row. Look at that. Okay. Bam Adebayo throwing alley-oop to Jimmy Butler. Almost goes out of bounds. They save it. Highsmith getting it over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry driving on Brunson and Randall. Finds it to an open Highsmith who has a smaller Brunson on him. Back to Bam, who's being guarded by Mitch, and no good there. The Knicks defense starting off very hot. But like Alex was saying in the pregame, the matchups are just favoring the Knicks. And how long do the Knicks take advantage of this? The ball accidentally gets to RJ, fizzes over to Jalen, who gets his first three of the game. The Knicks are rolling 10-1 with 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Great start. Great ball movement for the Knicks. As Bam Adebayo just tiptoes in, dunks the ball down over Mitch, and Bam Adebayo has all three of the Heat's points. And Josh Richardson poking Brunson in the eye. That foul's going to go to Josh Richardson. The scary lead pass. The thing is with that Julius Randle pass, I don't know if he was intending to get that to RJ or he was just aggressively passing that to Mitchell Robinson. It looked like he was going to Mitchell Robinson, but wanted to go to RJ and it was too strong. I don't know. Julius Randle up top being guarded by Highsmith. Randle going to the post, seeing that there's food and passes it out of bounds to Quentin Grimes. That's what I'm saying. Julius Randle with those pass outs, he needs to make the decision before he makes the play. It seems like his first option is I'm going to shoot this ball. Oh, shoot, I can't make this shot. I'm going to pass it out. And typically that turns into a turnover with him. Josh Richardson, who was drafted by the Miami Heat and went all around the NBA and now is back with them, makes a three-point ball there. 6-10. Just like that, it's a 4-point game after the hot start from the Knicks. Julius jumps into a pass to RJ. No foul, but finishes the lay-in. Good shot from RJ Barrett and good feed from Julius Randle. Kyle Lowry being guarded by Brunson. Gets it over to Jimmy Butler, loses the ball. RJ Barrett has one man in front of him, passing it off to Brunson, who gets it out to Julius, who thinks about the three and allows the defense to come back, and we lose the fast break possession. But Quentin Grimes open and misses the three. Need Grimes to make those. We need those. Come on, Grimes. Right. We need those from Grimes. And Bam Adebayo, the only Heat player getting active, and that's a second foul on Mitchell Robinson for not even moving. The referees are taking Bam Adebayo's side on these calls, but yeah, oh my gosh. I mean, it's so little. The contact is such little contact where I don't like that call, but I understand what they're going to argue. Either way, Mitchell Robinson now has two quick fouls, and Bam Adebayo is going back to the free throw line. He split the free throws early on, and he makes the first one this time. And I expect Mitchell Robinson to go to the bench for Isaiah Hartenstein right now. That's the thing with Grimes, right? You got to make those open shots. It was a beautiful shot all by yourself. Got to make them, especially consistently. Bam Adebayo hitting both free throws. Bam Adebayo been outside of Josh Richardson, the only scorer this game. Just Josh Richardson and Bam Adebayo to start it off. Brunson trying to get something going, gets it back to Julius Randle, who's been doing a solid job facilitating. This time it passes out the open three for a fadeaway. No good. Rebounded by Bam. Bam being guarded by Isaiah Hartenstein. He likes the matchup, thinking about taking him to the post. The pump fake fadeaway jumper for Bam, and it goes in. Bam Adebayo heard that I picked him on Underdog and is going off for a good start to this game. Jalen Brunson with the numbers here, decides not to go for the shot. Brings it back up top. He's being guarded by Josh Richardson. Looking for the open man. Now he's looking for his shot, and he finds it, gets a three. No good. A lot of dribbling, no ball movement on that possession, and it leads to one shot and one rebound. Richardson with the easy finish over Quentin Grimes. And just like that, it's a tie game again. The energy the Knicks are starting off with, the ball movement the Knicks started off with has quickly faded away. And now we're playing a lot of ISO ball, and the Heat are taking advantage. RJ Barrett open for a corner three, no good. Rebounded by Bam. And Adebayo's doing everything for this Miami Heat team, and I'm not a fan of that. Jimmy Butler getting it back out to Richardson, back to Bam, who takes advantage and lays it right in. We need to do a better job on Bam Adebayo. As much as I want him to prove me right on my underdog choice, I would much rather him be in another slump tonight. And Bam having himself a solid start to the game as the Knicks finally call a timeout. After starting the game 10-1, the score now is 14-12 Miami. Tough start. Referees making some questionable calls on Mitchell Robinson early on in the game. Alex Hyde saying the court is amazing. ... Not sure if there's sarcasm in that comment, but if you enjoy it, good. I'm glad someone does. Bam acting like prime Howard. He's doing a little bit more than Howard. Howard is always a power game. Bam doing some crafty things. They got to stop at the ISO. Amen, Eddie. I say it all the time. We do it to ourselves. We started this game so well by moving the ball. We saw the ball fizzling around. We saw making extra passes. But then we get back in that habit of just over dribbling and settling for fadeaways, settling for shots we don't need. And it's taking you can see that they're taking advantage of that, the Miami Heat. Took Mitch out of it early, just like last year. WWE. Yeah, what up, Frank? What's good, Frank? Hope you're good, man. He said, I do not. Yeah, I was about to say, I saw the ... So I think there's some sarcasm in that statement. Russell Whiskey, don't get to that many games, but Grimes gives you 0 on the offensive end. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We need him to make those consistently, especially when he's wide open. This court is fugly, yeah. Like I said, I think they got to simplify just a little bit. I like the customized courts for the whole thing. I'm not mad at that, but just simplify it. You know what I mean? Just do the strip in the middle, add the little trophies, but then leave the rest of the court normal. That's it. Nice and simple. True CK is a higher IQ player. I'm just saying, and he has, to me, and this is not taking anything away from Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was a beast in his era. But Bam Adebayo has a little bit more to him because he has a fadeaway, he has a jump shot. Down there, Bam didn't have that, or Dwight didn't have that. Is it time to start the ragu? Let's see how the second unit looks first, because maybe it's best for him to be with that second unit as they come in here and take advantage. I'm expecting some substitutions to be made here for sure. DJ, amen. I couldn't agree more. Motion offense. It's so simple. It's so simple. It was working so well for us to start off the game, and we went away from it. It should have been blue and a little bit orange. I think you either just go with the orange or a blue strip in the middle of the court and just leave the rest of the court like how regular courts are, just the regular hardwood. But doing the whole court a certain color, like some colors just aren't going to work. Like it's a cool idea on paper, but then when you see them playing on them, they just don't work, man. And I'm always a fan of the NBA changing things up. I think I'm one of the few guys that when the NBA comes up with ideas, I buy in. I want to see it. I like change. I like there being a possibility of a new tradition like this in-season tournament. I like it. When the play-in tournament was introduced, I liked it. I like the ideas of it. But then it also comes down to how you're going to capitalize on them. And, this is the first year of it, and I'm sure that they're going to obviously keep it around, but they're going to tweak it with these courts. As the Miami Heat steal the ball away from us on our first play out of the timeout. Kevin Love is checked in, takes advantage of Isaiah Hartenstein jumping in the air. And now Kevin Love will get 3 free throws. And don't look now, but I see Stephen A. Smith sitting courtside watching this game. So oh Lord, this is only going to go one of 2 ways in any post-game conversations. If the Knicks lose, Stephen A is going to go above and beyond to be obnoxious. Or if we win, he's going to act like the biggest Knicks fan and be the Knicks fan ambassador and blah, blah, blah. Oh, boy, Stephen A. Smith. Here's the thing. I don't hate Stephen A. Smith. It's just when it comes to the Knicks, I'm not a fan. He does too much. He does too much. This is why we shouldn't have gotten rid of Obi. Obi doing well now with minutes. Could have been perfect with more minutes off the bench. Wouldn't have cost anything to keep Obi. Now we need a new power forward. We need we need wings. We need that position. We need forwards for sure. But yeah, you ain't completely wrong, Joseph. Mike said Todd. 5:31 left in the first. Quentin Grimes with the nice pump fake. Gets it over to open Randall, who tried to make the extra pass to Josh Hart, but instead defense by Vasquez Jr. 12-16 is the score. The Knicks started off nice and hot, and now they cooled off. We cannot get a bucket again. Brunson looking for the screen from Isaiah Hartenstein, misses him, gets it over on a crazy pass to Josh Hart, who now is looking for a shot of his own, gets it over to Julius Randle, back to Highsmith, and finishes over him. Julius Randle with the finish, getting us back in the scoring column. Mel said Knicks better not lose. Amen. And I'm trying to see who did. Jimmy Butler running over Jalen Brunson, and Jimmy Butler not a fan. And he has a few things to say to Jalen Brunson. Oh, he's talking some talk to Jalen Brunson, saying it's a flop. Ooh, Jimmy Butler. Okay. We got some conversations happening. Facts. Stephen A. Smith's a fraud. Yeah, it's just he does too much because he knows he's gonna get his clicks and it does good for ESPN. But it's just so cringe, man. I have no problem him being with us, but it's the way he goes about it is just rough. Jalen Brunson with the great move after forcing the turnover on the other side. He finishes off a two-step, but now Jimmy Butler seemingly found his motivation to start playing after that charge call on Brunson on the other side. Butler getting his first field goal of the night, putting the Heat up 18-16. Brunson getting over to IQ, who just checked in, along with Josh Hart. IQ looking to try to get the ball to Julius Randle, and they're creeping on him. Wide open, Jalen Brunson. It looks like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was that play, but I'm not going to lie to you. Jimmy Butler looks like he's been activated. So we got to pay attention to that and make sure we put the kibosh on that early. The cross-court passing has to stop. Yeah. We don't have the personnel that can make those kind of passes. It's already a dangerous pass. And I don't trust the ball movement of our team to be able to make that kind of pass. As the Knicks turn over the ball. Jaime being guarded by IQ. Wide open. Kevin Love gets the pump fake and hits the three. In a game where the Knicks were picking apart the Miami Heat in the beginning of the game, now the Heat have reversed the whole entire thing. The Heat now are taking advantage of our New York Knicks, and we look lost as Julius Randle gets around Jimmy Butler for a beautiful floater. Julius Randle is keeping us in this game, but on the defensive side, we cannot get a stop. As I don't know where Kevin Love was passing that ball, turned over. Brunson passing it up court to Randle, gets it to IQ for the floater, and it's good. 20-21. Knicks climbing back into this after the Miami Heat stretch. Hey, shout out to Epicness54 with the 499 dono. He said, can't lie though. Stephen A. Smith and Randall are why I'm Knicks fans from that horrendous 2019 offseason. Interesting. Extra pass from Randall to Josh Hart, who hits the corner three. The Knicks finding the shot here. Great passing happening for the Knicks, now taking their time, and we were seeing the Knicks get back on track offensively. All it takes is ball movement, man. All it takes is ball movement. We keep going away from that, and we make it easy on them. Josh Curry. I ain't going to go that far either, Seeker. I can't go that far. Then you, sir, are no real Knicks fan. Why? What happened? Julius for 40 if he keeps going to the paint. Facts. And like I said, Julius Randle tonight, his shot selection has been very good. All I care about. All I care about is Julius Randle's shot selection and decision making. And tonight he's done that. Had a good start with that. Outside of what, 2 plays? Great ball movement. Amen. Knicks need a mid-range guy badly. Grimes offers this team absolutely nothing. Get DeRozan already. Ooh, DeMar DeRozan. We want the older DeMar DeRozan. Thinking DeMar DeRozan can make a difference with this lineup. I don't know. But I'm waiting for the Chicago Bulls to make that fire sale. I'm waiting for it. Don't know why Dante D or Star J not in the game. Yeah, I don't know why DiVincenzo's not in the game. That part is confusing. I mean, I understand they like running IQ and Brunson together. And if you're gonna, Tibbs is gonna go to Hart before he goes to DiVincenzo. So that's why he's on the game. As for RJ always comes out of the game at this point, so he can run with the second unit at the beginning of the second quarter. That's been typical. We've seen that. I noticed other than Barrett and Brunson, the rest of the team doesn't hit threes well if they receive a bad pass, not in the shooting pocket. Yeah. Yeah. And the thing with Donnie DiVincenzo has a higher percentage of making his three when he's passed by Jalen Brunson. If anyone else passes the ball to Donnie DiVincenzo, you don't typically make them. I think that's funny. Oh, Julian, got it. Rosen isn't old, first off, and the guy can score. Now, DeMar DeRozan old. DeMar DeRozan old. And what is his contract looking like right now? Look, in no way, shape, or form am I against a DeMar DeRozan joining the Knicks. It's just what's that price going to look like and what's that trade package going to look like. I'm not giving up young pieces to get DeMar DeRozan if he's not going to severely push that needle. I don't think he does that. I was in the DeMar DeRozan fan pages when when he was a free agent a few years back. But now, Knicks need to win the first quarter. I mean, we typically been doing a good job with our first quarter play, but Miami Heat doing a good job picking us apart this game. And we're back as one. I get them mixed up. I think this is Caleb Martin that's on the Heat. Checks in. As I mentioned earlier, Jimmy Butler has been rejuvenated. The ball is going his direction as Highsmith shoots and misses, but Josh Hart, out rebounds Jimmy Butler. Julius Randle continuing his hot play, gets it out to Dante DiVincenzo. Oh, that looked like it was going in. That's Knicks ball. Oh, that looked like it was going in by Big Ragu. Knicks ball with 2:21 left in the first quarter. Once again and once always, shout to everybody across the KFTVers. Let me make sure I see you guys. So let me get the Twitch pulled up. If I missed some of the chat on Twitch, I apologize. Let me see. Frank White and Joey Gleason, what up? And we here. I see y'all. Shout out. There's Julius Randle with another arid pass cross court. Now, Julius Randle offensively has been good for us today, but he also has 3 of our 5 turnovers. This is what I'm talking about. It's just he's such a you don't know which Randle you're gonna get, man. The juggle every time with him when he moves the ball. Jimmy Butler left wide open for a 3 ball. I know he's not typically a shooter, but if you're gonna leave him wide open, he's gonna take that and make that. 24-23 is the score. Julius Randle there with a good idea. I don't know if Isaiah Hartenstein has that in his repertoire. Caleb Martin up top being guarded by Isaiah Hartenstein. He goes all the way to the paint. No good. Passes it to Kevin Love. Trying to put the move on him in the post. Gets Hartenstein in the air and floater right past him. I don't know what. Somebody take that triangle button away from Hartenstein. He has fallen for one too many pump fakes in this same game already. It's only the first quarter. Minute 15 left in the first. IQ trying to put the moves on Martin, but here we go. The ISO ball. We get bailed out by a foul call here, but the ISO ball is taking over once again. Move the ball, Knicks. He said, I fart. Enough. Enough. Bro just killed the fade. Talk about Julius on that pass. Oh my God. Sims would have dunked that just saying. Oh man. Don't you sleep on my guys at Arnstein. He's been hooping. Not even Chenzo with the good move. Switches hands mid floater. Almost makes it, but that's a tough shot. Josh Richardson getting the ball back to Jaime. Good defense from Julius Randle, and it lands right in the breadbasket of Kevin Love. And they're going to call jump ball. Timeout from the Miami Heat, and the Heat keep the ball. 23-26 is the score with about 48 seconds left in the first quarter. All over the place, man. All over the place. I love IQ, but he does not pass. Oh, no. That's the problem with all our guards. Our guards are not passing guards. They're not. IQ is not, that's not his thing. And Jalen Brunson, who's been doing better at it this year, but that's not his thing either. That was a terrible pass from Randall on the Hartenstein's fault. No, it was a good lead pass. I just don't know if I'm throwing up an alley-oop there. You know what I mean? I would just send him the lead pass and then let him put it on the floor and dunk in the movement. Get in the zone, auto zone. IQ playing scared. It's early. We'll be all right. Why the hell is Randall on the floor? This has been Tibbs' thing. Tibbs has been playing him all of the first and the third quarter. He did, yeah. He done that all last week, and you see he's still continuing that in his rotational play. Now tonight, offensively, Julius Randle's been good. It's just with him having the ball in his hands, it's not resulted in great passes every single time. But as far as him offensively, he's been solid. Stars are handing it over to Randle. Randle with the lazy pass right on cue. Right on cue. The timing could not be any better. I don't understand why we continue to play through Julius Randle with the ball in his hands. Unless he is in his spot, ready for a butt-naked open shot or getting to the post, stop letting Julius Randle dictate the offense. IQ settling for a fadeaway and gets it. 25-28. But man, the timing of that turnover could not have been more timed out. Insane. 5 seconds left in the game. Bam Adebayo, who's had a good start, travels, still gets the three-point ball up, but he traveled into it. Nonetheless, it's 25-28 as the first quarter is over. That is a tough turnover there. I don't know what the thought process was with that lazy pass, but either way, it's 28-25. Knicks down by 3 after an up and down first quarter. On the other side, we're seeing Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo leading the way. Bam Adebayo already looking great statistically from my underdog. Matter of fact, we'll check on my underdog here, my underdog predictions here in a second. On the Miami Heat side, yeah, Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo with some good play. Josh Richardson and Kevin Love helping them out with 7 points apiece. And on the Knicks side, we didn't really – RJ Barrett just got that one shot. I mean, he took 2 shots, made the one. So he's at 2 points. Subbed him out early. Hopefully we get to see RJ Barrett early and often in the second quarter. As I was mentioning, Julius Randle offensively has been solid. He made both his free throws, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 3 for 5 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. Offensively, he's been good. But you got 4 assists with 4 turnovers, so they canceled themselves out. And I'm glad that Julius Randle is trying to make those extra passes, but I'm never a fan of Julius Randle dictating the offense off rip. I don't like it. And early, it's in the first quarter, he has 4 of the team's 5 turnovers. We can't have that. We just can't have that. Outside of Randall, just like RJ, Brunson with 5 points off of only 3 shots. So we haven't seen the main guys really take outside of Randall do too much. Mayo quickly started off 2 for 2, which is always a pleasant sign. Hopefully that continues as the second quarter goes on. But yeah, can't be mad at the shots we're getting. We just got to stop turning over the ball. It's that simple. Stop giving the ball away. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see 262 of y'all and only 137 likes. Have you liked the stream yet? Do it. I'll wait. You done? Because the Knicks about to come back on. Like the stream. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. You know the vibes. Appreciate you guys across the KFT-verse. The KFTV universe. I keep trying to put it in one word. But real quick, let's check in on my Underdog selections. If you have not already, make sure you download Underdog using promo code KFTV, and you can get your deposit matched up to $100. Do not sleep on that deal, people. Don't do it. Now, my predictions are going to be on the screen here shortly as I pull it up for myself so I can see them and we can talk about them. There they are. And right now, off to a good start with all of my selections. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I lost it. Jalen Brunson, who I think is going to have easily over 23 points tonight, is 2 for 3 from the field. He has 5 points right now. RJ Barrett, I think he is going to have a higher 23 PRA, which is points, rebounds, and assists. He's already at 4 right now, and he's about to get heavy play right now. The Kyle Lowry one, I just need him to get 9 points. For Underdog purposes, for Knicks purposes, I like that he's got 0, but it's not looking good because Bam and Jimmy are leading the way right now. And speaking of Bam, I picked Bam to get the higher on the 34.5 PRA, and he's already at 12. As for DiVincenzo, he still owes me 2 threes, and I know that those are going to come about. But Underdog, make sure you download Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code KFTV, and you can get up to $100 match on your first deposit. Don't sleep on it. Knicks basketball is back as DiVincenzo, Emmanuel Quickly, Josh Hart, RJ Barrett, and Hart are our starting 5 here in the second quarter. After a floater by Emmanuel Quickly, it is 27-28. IQ with a phenomenal floater. I love IQ's floaters. They're so pretty. I feel like he don't shoot them as often as he did in his first 2 seasons. Cole Swider is one of the coldest shooters in the NBA, and I hate that he's a Miami Heat, because I actually like his game, but I don't want to root for him because he's on this team. But RJ Barrett is going to take advantage of how little he is on defense. RJ Barrett with the up and under, putting us up by 1 point. Jaime getting the pass out to Caleb Martin. No good. Rebounded by Dante DiVincenzo. And you can see instantly when this 5's on the floor, the pace starts to quicken. And this is the best version of the Knicks, in my opinion, when we play fast. IQ in another easy bucket, does not go in, but it's a good shot there from Mayo quickly. That's his first miss of the night. Martin with a great take and finishes in the paint. Josh Hart with the ball, bringing it up. 30-29 is the score right now. You can see the pace has stepped up with both of these units right now on the floor. IQ getting the ball to Hart. Hart with the baseline, gets it over to Hart. The DiVincenzo back to Emmanuel Quickly, who shoots the 3 and no good. Knicks get a good shot there, making extra passes, but look at them defensively, and Dante DiVincenzo. Great defense. They're claiming that he touched the rim off the shot, but no call from the ref. RJ Barrett with 2 dudes in front of him that he is not affected by. Shoots the fadeaway, no good. Hartenstein with offensive rebound and puts it back in. Unfortunately, with Mitchell Robinson being out with foul trouble, that offensive rebound by Hart was our first of the game. Swider with the transition layup, no good. Knicks on the other end. IQ with the quick step. Tried to fake out the defense, does not work. Looking for someone to get it to, and he almost turns it over again, the ball to Hart. Hart feeds Josh Hart with the finish. Hart is so good at those passes. We don't utilize those enough. Hartenstein in the high post is it's such a pretty game, but we don't utilize it a lot. As Jaime, he tripped and they call a foul on Dante. But look at this. Hartenstein saw the play. He wanted it early, and Josh Hart wasn't sure. Goes for it, and iHart finds him on the pass. He's so good at those passes. And unfortunately, that is the thing that is different between him and Jericho. The skill set of iHeart is just a bit higher. Not even a bit, a lot higher than what Jericho Sims can provide for us right now. He's still developing, but iHeart just gives us so many more other aspects to the game other than just athleticism. And that's why you're seeing iHeart get heavy minutes next to Mitchell Robinson. Martin with the wide open three. They don't call the foul as they shouldn't. Knicks get the rebound, push the pace. Josh Hart going all the way. No good and no foul. Rebounded by Bam. They have numbers. Gets it over to Swider, who loves the three ball, and he's looking for one. Instead gets the midi. No good. Rebounded by Bam and tipped back in by Bam. Bam Adebayo putting the Heat down by 1. Close game going on here. CK, I need you to stop gassing Hartenstein. I will never Seeker because Hartenstein is nice. I'm a part of the Isaiah Hartenstein fan club. Y'all gonna hate it or love it. I think Hartenstein is nice for us. And Swider is, thank God he's missing. I'm telling you, Swider is a shooter in this game. And I'm glad that he's missing tonight. RJ Barrett getting the ball over to DiVincenzo with the great cut. Gets it to Iho, who thought about the three. Crowd wanted him to shoot the three. Dante, I thought he was going to get that and one, but instead gets the foul call, and he will go to the line for 3 free throws. These refs stink. Here's the thing. I am always a fan of refs letting them play. They did make a few questionable calls on our side on the other end, but for the most part in this second quarter, they've let the two teams play, and I'd much rather that than every other call being a foul. That's just me personally, so I ain't mad at it. DiVincenzo draws the foul, and he's going to get us these 3 free throws, right? God. For those who are new to my play-by-play calls, I do a thing where I aggressively say that the free throw shooter is going to make their free throw, as opposed to doing the whole, this shooter is 85% from the three-point line, and then they jinx them. I'm just aggressively going to outright say that they're going to make it. It's not no jinx. It's not no, positive reinforcement. It's just, you are a free throw shooter, and I need you to make free throws. As Dante makes 2 of his 3 right there, because I knew he would. You can't jinx him if you're just telling him what to do, right? I don't make no sense. Bam Adebayo dribbling up over Isaiah Hartenstein, looking for the screen and a defensive 3-second violation. And I think it's either on Hart or Hartenstein, which I know is an odd sentence. Either way, it is a defensive 3-second violation, and Josh Richardson will be shooting their free throw. Matt Ryan looking like a mascot over there on the bench. Do they have Matt Ryan? The Heat have Matt Ryan too? Oh, God. They took all the Lakers' little scrappy shooting white boys. Jaime with the open 3. No good. Rebounded by Richardson, though. Richardson looking for a good shot. Sells with the fadeaway. No good. Rebounded by IQ. IQ with the Knicks, the Madison Square Garden just seems very quiet right now. We need some energy in the Garden, and hopefully IQ, and he misses another one there. The energy just seems very low right now in the Garden. And I don't think that's helping our case out right now. Bam Adebayo getting the ball over to Swider. Swider back to Bam, who settles for the mid-range, and it goes in. Bam Adebayo is having a phenomenal game. He already has 13 points and 7 rebounds against us right now. Already off to a hot start. Why did he take RJ out? He took RJ out? Oh my gosh. I didn't even notice that, and I don't know why. Why would he do that? Adebayo is a cyborg. You spelled Kawhi wrong. Bad basketball at the moment. Yeah, facts. Facts. It's a very slow-paced game right now. Knicks really aren't capitalizing. There's no energy in the building for us. It's a tough one. Yeah, you guys are saying RJ checked out. I didn't even see that. Why would he check him out? If we saw the OB, he would have hyped us up with his dunks. That's true. That's true. Bam is so good in that mid-range game. He is. He is. What is Tibbs doing? Lord only knows. Tibbs has something against RJ. I don't know what Tibbs' thought process is with his substitutions. I never will understand it. Again, it's the old school way. By the book, what you have written down, predetermined. I've never been a big fan of it, but it is what Thibodeau does. What he does. Sorry. Looking for, there we go. Found you guys. Trying to see you guys over on Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. Okay, we got some viewers over on Twitch. Shout out to the Twitter viewers too. We appreciate you across the board. Also, you know we're always live on YouTube. Salute to everybody in the chats watching us across the Streamverse, the KnicksFanTV universe. Regardless where you watch it from, we appreciate you. You are watching KnicksFanTV, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code KFTV, and you get your deposit matched of up to $100. Don't sleep. RJ got to be sick or something. Yeah, I don't know, man. Surprisingly, we are shooting well. Yeah. It's just the turnovers. Turnovers in defense. Trust the process. I don't even know if I can say your name. Tiggerton, I'd love to, but some of these substitutions make zero sense to me. Ooh, Washington's already eliminated. They're showing the stats right now, the win-loss percentage. The win-loss column, the standings of our East B in-season tournament pool. Milwaukee and Miami are both 2-0 right now in pool play. We are 1-1. We need this one to stay in the in-season tournament play. Julius Randle with the extra pass to Josh Hart. And you guys are right. RJ Barrett is relegated to the bench as Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, and Jalen Brunson check back in, and Tibbs decides to stay out with Donnie DiVincenzo and Josh Hart. And another odd substitution is taking out Emmanuel Quickly, who's been pretty solid for us to start off this game. So Tibbs ultimately just going to what he's got written down rather than reading what the game's been giving us. Swider getting the move on Hart. Jaime right over Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson has no choice but to put his hands up, but even that could be a risky foul. But yeah, you guys are not wrong. Interesting substitution method here from Tom Thibodeau. 6:25 left in the half. Julius Randle didn't really get much of a break. And all RJ Barrett's been doing has been getting a break, but we'll see. We'll probably hear about that. Another pass. Mitchell Robinson's hands are not working tonight as he got two balls that did not. He wasn't able to collect those two passes there, man. Mitchell Robinson. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure that they didn't score on their side. Julius Randle trying to put the move on Bam Adebayo. I don't know how Julius Randle gets away with that travel every single time because he goes and spins the opposite direction, switches feet off of your pivot foot, and finishes. And they never call the travel. I'm learning something, man. Bam Adebayo trying to force the issue, with Mitchell Robinson. This time works in the favor of Big Meech. Bam Adebayo gaining the foul. Mitch has butterfingers. Yeah, man. We'll never understand the substitution with this coach. Yeah, that's been the biggest question mark of his entire tenure with us. I know we've been winning more games, but his rotation choices have been interesting. Interesting indeed. Jalen Brunson taking the ball in, gets it out to Josh Hart, who takes another three, and we can't get the rebound. That ball was basically in Julius Randle's hands, and he fumbles it out of bounds. Yeah, Paulius, we were talking about that earlier in the broadcast. We see a wild Stephen A. Smith in the stands. Kevin, I almost said Kevin Hart. Kevin Love with the jump shot. No good, rebounded by Jaime. And the Knicks are getting outplayed right now. The Knicks look like they still on a Thanksgiving hangover. That's what they look like. And the crowd seems like it too, because the energy is just low. The Knicks are after another ISO play, but with Jalen Brunson, it's not going to matter because you know he's going to finish a shot. Ben Grimes with solid defense, but the and one brought in by Jimmy Butler. But yeah, the Knicks' energy just seems very low tonight. Very low. Barbara Carroll, where's CP? CP is in attendance for the game, but CP will be live in full effect for the post game. You'll be live and in full effect for post game. But I am CK2K. If you don't already know, nice to meet you. It's your boy CK2K. Make sure you go check out my channel. I post recaps and other Knicks content along with some 2K content, hence the name. So go check out my channel. But more importantly, subscribe right here. We need JB to start going off. Amen. But I feel like he never has the ball in his hands. Julius Randle. Another turnover for Randle. Ball going over to Butler. Jimmy Butler. I said it at the end of the first. Something has ignited Jimmy Butler because he is playing like he actually cares about this game. Tough shot from Jimmy Butler. Goes in nonetheless. Quentin Grimes has the move on Kyle Lowry. Great pass to Mitchell Robinson as he finishes that with a dunk. 4 minutes left in the half. But Jimmy Butler is the person we need to be paying attention to. Screen set by Kevin Love. Defense played by Grimes, but no matter. Another open shot there. I don't know who got lost. Was it RJ Barrett? The rookie Jaime is cooking right now. Jalen Brunson trying to get to his spots. Double team is there. Brunson trying to get a move on Jaime. Does not get it. Throws up a floater, and it goes in. Gets the lucky bounce, and it goes in. JB starting to see the shots going in. RJ Barrett losing. Jimmy Butler forces him to miss a shot right there. Butler hobbling, looking like me after my Thanksgiving football game. RJ Barrett takes advantage and misses the three. Jimmy Butler looks shaken up. And no timeout is being called by the Miami Heat. They are playing through it. And they're finally calling the timeout now as they realize they had no jump shot attempt. But Jimmy Butler looking like he is hurt. Oh, I see it. On his back foot, he landed on RJ Barrett's foot, leading him to hurt his right ankle. We're going to see the severity of that here as they come back. This mofo has 6 turnovers. You can't make this ish up. Look, man, that's the crazy thing about Julius Randle. Offensively, he's been so good for us tonight. But then when you give him the ball to make decisions, tonight's just not that night. 6 turnovers. And on that last one, Bam Adebayo just applied pressure. He didn't even do anything special. He just got in his face, and it worked. Can't have that happen, man. Can't have that happen. Shout out to everybody in all of the chats across the board. Appreciate you guys. As always, I'm going to thank you guys every time I get the chance because I do appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Carmelo Anthony commercial. Oh, it's tequila. No. That's my no-no, man. I don't do tequila, bro. I don't do it, man. I retired tequila. Hey, yo, Big Frank, chill. I've been calling him Jaime. I can't say his last name. Let's go, Knicks. Mr. Sports, welcome to the chat. Oh, no, not Jimmy. He's hurt. Oh, no. Jimmy has a boo-boo. Jimmy got himself a boo-boo. We're going to get an update on what the injury is, if it's severe. But Jimmy does not look like he is able to continue, at least right now. And they're going to let it know what's happening. So should bench Jimmy Facts? So they should bench Jimmy Facts. He's getting up there in years. Right. Is it really the most awarded tequila? I don't know. Y'all gotta tell me, bro. I stay away from that, man. I know tequila from Mr. CK. Can't do it. Can't do it. She listed all his stats except one, his turnover. you know. JJ, what's good? Now they about to play dirty. Watch. We'll see. It's about how we weather the storm, though. I really hope Grimes wakes up and gets out of his slump. But I don't think he's in a slump. Coach just not utilizing him right. Yeah, I still need him to make those open shot attempts that he gets. I like that we saw him attack. I mean, Quentin Grimes is, even though his shot's not going in and Jimmy Butler is still in the game. Is he? Or is he going back to the bench? I don't know. But yeah, even though he has not made his open shot, you're seeing Quentin Grimes be a part of other shots going in, a la the Mitchell Robinson dunk and the Jalen Brunson 3 earlier on. Kyle Lowry with the pull-up 3 and hits it. Kyle Lowry had 0 points up to that point. Now it's 50-43 with 2:45 left in the first half. Quentin Grimes with the ball, getting it over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson looking for that screen from Mitchell Robinson. Starting 5 is on the floor right now. Brunson steps in and gets the foul and one. Jalen Brunson going to the free throw line to put this game to 4 points. Not the first time we wasted a lead this season. Facts. Pat the Rat. Grimes looking more and more like Randall every day. I can't co-sign that at all. At all. Like I said, the only part to Grimes' game right now that is frustrating is him not making a shot. Other than that, he's still arguably our best perimeter defender. And like I said, he's moving the ball and going to the paint. Not much else I can ask for it. Now, yes, would I like to see him shoot it? Yes. But to say that he's looking more like Randall, that's just a hate take. I ain't gonna say that's an accurate take. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Getting the ball up, and Jalen with the transition 3. No good. Rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler moving gingerly on the ankle, but playing through it regardless. Richardson gets it over to Love. Love giving the screen for Jaime. Jaime putting the move on Julius Randle. No good. RJ Barrett pushing the pace. Now he has one defender in front of him. He realizes, goes to the rim, almost gets the and one. Great take by RJ Barrett. I want to see more of those. And here we go. The Victor Wembanyama. I don't know. Victor Wembanyama walking in looking like a giraffe. CK, by the end of the season, you will be on my side. He has no basketball IQ. Yeah, you lost me there. To say Quentin Grimes has no basketball IQ, that's just a hate take. I can't co-sign that at all. Because the thing, watch him play defense. He has a high IQ. And the thing is, his shots are just missing. He's taking good shots, they're just not going in. I'm not gonna blame that on IQ. I can't give you that one. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna co-sign that. Yeah, it's frustrating he's not making a shot. But to say he has a low basketball IQ, that's a rough take. I don't know. I can't co-sign that one. Julius Randle with the rebound off of a missed shot. Randle one-on-one with Jaime going all the way to the rim. Definitely traveled again there. No call. And the referee finally gave it to him. Randle had to put that up because Randle, I know he's with us, But Randall gets away with a lot of travels. And that time the referee was not going to give it to him. 125 left in the half, 48-50. Knicks down by 2. Randall with another turnover in the game. We will go down the stat line for the team in halftime. I'm getting the ball over to Kyle Lowry. That used to be such an automatic shot for Kyle Lowry. Now it's a prayer. Jalen Brunson putting the move on Richardson, gets the ball inside there. Julius Randle, who's being guarded by the rookie, settles for the fadeaway. No good. Mitchell Robinson fighting for his life, and he gets the foul. It's about damn time. Mitchell Robinson had 3 dudes trying to prevent him from getting the offensive rebound, holding him down. Look at Bam Adebayo. Bam is not even letting him jump. And thank God the referees finally saw it, because that's the only way you can stop him from getting those offensive rebounds. Now, can Mitchell Robinson be the one to tie up this game? 48-50. Salute Mitch. Big salute to Mitch. Mitchell Robinson, that one looked good. Did not go in. Nice foul drawn by Mitch. Yup. Randall is playing for Miami. Yeah, those turnovers are crazy. Someone said that he thought that the turnovers were touchdowns. Mitch Robinson missing both free throws. 50 seconds left in the first half. We see Jalen Brunson guarding up Kyle Lowry. Lowry up top being guarded by Julius Randle. Grimes and Butler, the matchup I like to see. Butler getting it over to Love. Sets the screen, gets Jaime. The rookie has the green light today. Fortunately for us, he's not hitting it. But look at Kyle Lowry get the rebound. Pass out to a wide open Highsmith. And another rebound. Kevin Love in his Minnesota Timberwolves bag tips it out for the offensive rebound. Lowry gets it over. RJ able to pick up Love, but he leaves them too much space. No foul call. Rebounded by Julius Randle. Julius Randle needs to look up, but he's tiptoeing up the court. And he's going to settle for this last shot. Will it be a good one? Finds wide open Quentin Grimes. 4-3. We need it. 51-50 going into the second half, and the Garden finally wakes up. I thought Julius Randle was going to settle for a shot, gets it to the open Grimes. God, his shot is so pretty, bro. Finally gets it to go in. That's all we need. That's all we need from Quentin Grimes. That's why I'm saying miss me with the IQ takes, because that is a wild statement to say Quentin Grimes has a low IQ. Watching him play basketball and to think he has a low IQ is crazy to me. He's just not making his shots, and it is frustrating. But that's it. That's literally all it is. Once the shot goes in, everybody going to be right back on Quentin Grimes' side. The shot will fall. But the New York Knicks are up 51-50 at the end of this first half. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Rocking with your boy on the 1s and 2s for the play-by-play call here on KnicksFanTV. Knicks versus Heat in season tournament play. As I mentioned, the score is 51-50 in favor of the New York Knicks. Let's look at our stats real quick. We'll go to the Knicks, then we go to the Heat, and then we'll talk about my underdog picks. First things first, on the Knicks side, the hot hand is in the hands of Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. We're going to get to Julius Randle here in a second, but Jalen Brunson with 12 points, and that's about it. He has 12 points and a rebound. No assist for Brunson. That's the number one thing a lot of fans want to see him do, is move the ball, pass the ball a lot more. And tonight, that's not the case. But he is shooting at a high percentage with 12 points, 1 for 3 from the field, from the three, but 5 for 7 from the field, shooting 71% for the game so far. Then there's Julius Randle, who's been giving us great play offensively. He's taking advantage of his matchups. He's getting to the free throw line, or got to the free throw line one time. He's doing a good job for us offensively, but on the other side of things, he has 6 turnovers in the first half. You look and you see he has 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists, but to me, 5 assists with 6 turnovers instantly negate. They negate them each other. You got 5 assists off of 6 turnovers. I can't get too excited about the assist. The Knicks need to move the ball a lot more rather than just handing the ball to Julius Randle and hoping for the best. It's not working. But in that same breath, when you see that matchup for Julius Randle, get him the rock because he's been taking advantage of him. You see what I'm saying? Less Julius Randle controlling the offense, more Julius Randle leading the offense from a scoring aspect. You know what I mean. RJ Barrett with 6 points in this game. Not a big RJ Barrett night. Not going to be great for my underdog prediction, but we'll get to that in a second. RJ Barrett with 6 points, 1 assist, and 2 boards. Looking over on the Heat side, Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo having themselves a night. Bam Adebayo with 13.7 rebounds already to start off the game. He's 5 for 8 from the field. Jimmy Butler, who tweaked his ankle in the second quarter, is still going out strong with 11 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. He is 4 for 6 from the field. And then you're getting good production from guys like Josh Richardson, Jaime Jaquez, or however you say his last name, Kevin Love, and a little bit here from Kyle Lowry, who finally made his first shot in the second quarter. But the Knicks, the key for the Knicks in this second half is to just utilize what we have. The Heat are giving us shots if we find them with the extra pass. It's worked so far. How do we get that 51-50 lead? Julius Randle making the extra pass to the corner. There's been so many opportunities for us to move the ball and get the ball to the open man rather than forcing shots that we don't need. That, to me, is the big key for the Knicks to continue this game out and possibly get the dub. So I'm looking at the ball movement. I'm looking at making the extra pass, and I'm looking at Julius Randle to cut down the turnovers. Those are my 3 keys to the game. But let's get to my underdog fantasy picks because we are on KnicksFanTV, which is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, you can download Underdog right now in the Google App Store or on the iTunes App Store. Wherever you can get your apps, you can download it right now. And for today's higher lower, for today's picks, I kept them to our New York Knicks versus Heat game. And I will rehash the ones I chose, and we would also talk about how they're doing right now. Starting off with Jalen Brunson, I took the all I saw was Alex. I thought it was the real Alex, but there he is. You heard, you see Alex with the money. That could be you using Underdog, but also remember to bet responsibly. Jalen Brunson, the line was at 23 points, and I took the higher on that. Right now, he's at 12 points. And we saw Jalen Brunson start to heat up there a little bit in that first half. He's easily going to pass that 23 because we're going to need him to tonight. So I'm looking at that. RJ Barrett, I took the higher on the 23 points, rebounds, and assists. Right now, he's at 9 for me. I think RJ Barrett still can surpass that when his shot starts to fall and when he starts to get good shots going on in the game, going forward in the game. Kyle Lowry, making me sweat a little bit because I picked the over for him on 8.5 points. Last game, he had himself a night. So I thought tonight, with the injuries to Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, I thought Kyle Lowry was going to have to be an offensive option. But we're seeing Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Josh Richardson, and Kevin Love are doing just fine without Kyle Lowry. He has 3 points right now, but will he get to that 8.5? Bam Adebayo took the over on the 34.5 points, rebounds, assists. He's already at 21. If he keeps the pace of play right now, he's going to surpass that. And the one that I thought was a short thing was this final one of Dante DiVincenzo. They had him at 1.5 3-pointers made, and he has not made a 3 yet. Dante DiVincenzo letting me down. I thought this was going to be the easy money. This was my guaranteed pick. DiVincenzo has been on a tear from the 3-point line in the last few games. So I thought this was just easy money. But right now, going into the half, DiVincenzo does not have not 1 3 yet. Could be substitutions, could be the defense. I don't know. But I need Dante to get that 3 ball to hit. But right now, it's looking so-so for me. I could miss out on 1. I could miss out on 2. But we'll see how this game progresses. We'll be checking back on my progression as the game goes on. I hope your guys' parlays, I hope your guys' underdog predictions are doing as well or better than mine. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Again, though, download Underdog Fantasy on whichever app store you have. Use promo code KFTV and get yourself up to $100 matched on your deposit. All right. Shout out to the chat. Let's look at the chat. Also, shout out to Twitch, shout out to Twitter, and shout out to YouTube. Big ups to YouTube. Andrew H said, CK, I thought you were gonna lead us to the promised land with your picks. Man, look. So far, the Bam Adebayo pick that had Alex not so sure is looking like my best pick so far. But RJ Barrett not going as hard as I thought he would be. I still believe Jalen Brunson will score over 23. I feel good about my picks, but Donnie DiVincenzo don't even got a 3 yet. Couldn't have told me that. I still feel good about my picks for the night. The Kyle Lowry one might be the one to do me over tonight. But stay with me. We're gonna keep track of it. Don't give up on me. I got a 4-1 record I'm looking for. And I'm looking for an all-fiver on Underdog as well. Dante needs Charlotte and Washington to make him think he's nice. JJ taking shots at the big ragu. Obi's extremely lucky. He is no longer under Tibbs' dark cloud. Coaching, he will show that he is serviceable player. Here's my question, y'all. And this is not me calling anyone out or saying anything like that. When are we going to stop talking about Obi Toppin, guys? He's not a Knick. He's not coming back through the doors. The jersey's not coming back on, at least not anytime soon. Our record right now is 8-6 or 8-5. 8-6. We got to move on. He is a pacer. Happy for him. I want him to continue to play. I want to see him thrive in that role with the Pacers. Am I upset about the trade? Of course. I think Obi Toppin would have been so much better for what we have going on than other players on this team that I'm not going to say. But the fact of the matter is he's not here. So I can't think about it, and you shouldn't either. This is CK here leading the intervention to all my Obi Hive stands in the chat. It's over. Still appreciate him. Still enjoy him over there in Indiana, if you will. But it's over. I don't want to keep hearing about Obi Toppin. It's over. It is. I'm sorry, but it's over. We will get through this. But at some point, we got to stop talking about my guy Obi. He's out there playing for the enemy now. It's over. Okay? I'll change the whiteboard for y'all. It's over. Even though I would like to go back to winning, but it's over. I'm going to keep saying it. I want you to hear it's over. Next time you be like, man, look at Obi with that dunk. I want you to close your eyes and be like, damn, CK said it's over. And that's no hate. It's just, I don't want you guys to stress yourself out with Obi Toppin when he's not a Knick anymore. He's gone. Don't stress yourself out with that. Don't do it to yourself. It's not good for your health. The Knicks are stressing you out enough. Don't stress yourself out about a player that unfortunately is not in our jersey anymore. Don't do it to yourself. Guys, it's over. All right? Shout out to Chase. Thank you, CK. I'm just saying. Look, I love Obi too. I loved him. I hated the trade. It is what it is. He's gone. We can't cry about it. We gotta move. Knicks Hive. No DD Hive. No GQ Hive. Knicks Hive. There you go, unknown. CK2K, is Josh Giddey done? Look, man. Innocent until proven guilty, but the evidence is not looking good against Josh Giddey. I just don't understand. When you are at a place of power, you have popularity, you have fame, but more importantly, you have reached your goal. And whatever it is, if you are a famous actor, if you are a professional sports player, whatever the case is, why are you so stupid to make mistakes like this? This is my thing with Miles Bridges, this Josh Giddey situation. I can go down the list of stupid, preventable mistakes. I just don't understand the low IQ of some people with power. Like, it just, And in general, like people as human beings, like we can't be doing that. But when you at the you Josh Giddey had such a big basketball career ahead of him. And now it's potentially in the gutter with this. Miles Bridges, like nobody's taking Miles Bridges serious. It's unfortunate because he's a good basketball player, but if you treating, ladies the way that you treating them, we don't care about your basketball skills and so on and so forth. So when I heard this situation, it's just like I was just more upset that people are just so dumb, especially people that are, were able to realize a dream of theirs and now they throw it away because they want to, I was gonna say something crazy, but it's not my show. I don't know. It's just it's insane to me. Like if you want to throw away your career, throw it away. And especially when you got all these other people that are in positions that want to be where you're at, and this is what you're doing. Your career, it's dumb. It's crazy to me. So all I'm gonna say is, before the verdict is out, it's not looking good for the kid, but innocent until proven guilty. But it don't look good for the kid. What's good, awesomeness? How you doing? How you doing? Better for us, I guess. He's gone and not coming back, Cope. Exactly. And that's not me trying to say that, shut up and stop talking about Obi. I'm politely letting you know you gotta let it go. Because I know it hurts. You gotta let Obi Toppin go. He's not a Knick. Let it go. Let it go. Anyway, that's my take. Julius lowest IQ in the NBA, the Julius Stray from way downtown. Can make Bridges look like an angel. What were you gonna say? Andrew H. Wait, what'd you say? I'd trade Randall for Bridges in a heartbeat. The only can make the MSG PR department make Bridges look like an angel. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it because that can go the opposite direction so fast. And yet, nah. Now, the unfortunate reality is as time goes on, Miles Bridges, people are unfortunately going to forget about this. There's been other players that have done similar situations that are all-time greats, and people probably don't even know that they've done similar things that Miles Bridges done. And that's unfortunately what's going to happen. And, we'll see. But yeah, it just irritates my being for people to be so stupid at any level, but more importantly, when you get to your goal and get where you want to be at and you throw it away, stupid. Anyway, Knicks up 51-50. That was our fun woke conversation of the stream. For 51-50, Knicks up by 1 point. Shooting very well from the field. We're shooting, nope, that's the Heat. They're shooting 41. We're shooting 51% from the field, 30 from the three, and an impressive 7 for 10 from the free throw line. But what I don't like is the turnover differential, our 9 to their 4. And would you believe me if I told you Julius Randle has 6 of our 9 turnovers? Got to cut those out if we're here to win. There it is. There, yeah, see? It's over, y'all. I'm sorry, Alex. I don't let that clip get out to Alex. He's coping in his own time, but it's over, guys. I miss him too, but it's over. He's not a Knick. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm enjoying him from afar. Just like I say it all the time. I want Obi to play well, but I need the Pacers to go 0-82. But yeah, sorry, Alex. If this goes to Alex, I'm sorry, bro, but it's over, brother. It's over. All right, Knicks Heat second half action is back. 51-50. Don't need the pacemakers just yet. Don't need the inhalers just yet. Let's hope that the Knicks are able to pull away as Jalen Brunson misses his first shot of the half. Great pass there from Kyle Lowry. Nothing for Josh Richardson. Gets it over to Bam, who's had a great start to the game. Mitchell Robinson needs to be careful. Great contest, but better finish there from Bam Adebayo, who gives the Heat the lead back. Brunson bringing the ball up the court. Gets it over to R.J. Barrett. Julius Randle handing it off to Quentin Grimes, who made that phenomenal three going into the half. R.J. Barrett using the baseline. That's a tough pass. R.J. Barrett trying to fit that pass there to Mitchell Robinson. as Highsmith draws the foul on Grimes. Yeah, if I'm RJ, it's either I'm going up with that on the baseline or I'm making that pass to Julius Randle. I would know what he wanted to do, but the defenders were going to close off on him. That's a tough pass there from RJ leading into a turnover. 2 free throws coming up here for Highsmith. Wearing the reverse Grinches. Perfect timing as it is officially the holiday season. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My man said Grimes is really good at the catch and pass. Wild. Robert, that's wild. 6 turnovers, that's the worst. Facts. Turnover number 10. Facts. Not good. Do you guys think that the Knicks put this lineup together to beat Miami in the playoffs? Maybe. Mitchell Robinson missing the alley-oop attempt. Wide open. Kyle Lowry drains the 3. 57-51. The Knicks came out of halftime sleepwalking because Miami out here with the nice push, putting them up by 6 after trailing by 1 starting the half. Not a good start for the Knicks. More points off of turnovers and more points missed off of an easy Knicks miss. No hands Mitch at it again. Oh, Lord. Wide open defense is lacking. I mean, if we're going to make it easy for them to score, not much else we could do. Stop trying to force feed Mitch. We can't beat them without 2 of their best 3, or with their 3 best players. Facts. But it's a weird, I don't know. This is why Mitch don't get lobs. He can't catch. Needs to be a perfect pass every time. Interesting take. Interesting take. I mean, so far, you're not wrong. Timeout for the template coach. Knicks fans in the chats are upset with the start to this second half, and they have every right to be. The Knicks have missed a shot, couldn't catch a shot, and turned over the ball twice or one time. We're at 10 turnovers, yeah. So not a good look in the second half so far for the New York Knicks. Junior said this is why you have to sit Grimes and play Dante. I don't know how much of a difference there would have been. But I understand everybody's going off of the high that was Dante DiVincenzo in those 2 games against Washington and Charlotte. But I personally, matchup-wise, I don't think there's going to be much of a difference. I mean, in hindsight, it's nice to think that he would get those open shots again, but I don't think so. Oh, they do it. Hard Knocks is doing this the in-season series with the Dolphins. Oh, heck yeah, brother. I mean, sorry, Jets fans out there. Yeah, boo Dolphins. Boo Dolphins. Boo. Dante ain't it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Dante is the difference in the starting lineup. The Knicks as a whole right now just look I'm not that like y'all put too much on Grimes. Like, I don't understand what you think is going to happen. They're still overall hyped over 2 good games versus the 2 worst defenses in the NBA. Oh, you're talking about DiVincenzo. Like I said, I love DiVincenzo's game. Love that he had those games, but I really don't think I don't think starting him is the solution. I like him on. Then here we go. They put up a whole Julius Randle graphic just to show all his turnovers. The world gets to see our pain. I ain't gonna lie to you. I already got texts from from my boys. Every time the Knicks are on a nationally televised game, that's when all my Laker fan friends hit me up talking about, oh damn, yeah, well, I don't miss Julius Randle, and they be like, oh, Julius Randle's still making bad decisions. I see. Help me, RJ Barrett with the nice pull up and in and out, rebounded by Bam Adebayo. Good shot there from RJ, in and out. Kyle Lowry with the good pass. Extra pass to Josh Richardson. Wide open shot. Jimmy Butler and the Heat came out of this half on a 10-0 run. The Knicks have no answers. We're settling for shots that can't go in. RJ Barrett needs to add to the offense. He needs to help. Pass out to Quentin Grimes, who was fouled, but no foul is called as he misses the jump shot there. And yeah, the shot clock tripping in the Garden. And right now, I don't know what Kyle Lowry's talking about, but there should have been a foul called there on that Quentin Grimes shot. Quentin Grimes put the shot up and lands right on Kyle Lowry. And we've seen other people get technical fouls for that. But I guess not Kyle Lowry in the Heat. They can't win a game at home. They trash. The alarm is on. I didn't see the alarm, but the alarm is on. We are seeing Jimmy versus RJ, except for right now after the switch. But we're gonna keep our eye out. The alarm has been sent out, and RJ cannot get the rebound over Kyle Lowry. The Knicks are not looking good. I just heard from Mike Breen that that Kyle Lowry himself has more offensive rebounds than the Knicks as a whole, which is a big feat, being that Mitchell Robinson is leading in offensive boards. And I'm talking about against teams. But tonight, not so much. 51-60 is the score. Julius Randle getting the ball to Mitch. Mitch handing it off to Jalen Brunson, who gets fouled by Josh Richardson. Knicks ball. The alarm is still on. I'm looking on the defensive side. Is Jimmy Butler guarding? He is. He is, in fact, guarding RJ Barrett. Is that the reasoning why RJ Barrett's not having a solid second half here? Jimmy Butler, when the kibosh on all that, is Julius Randle stumbling, bumbling, fumbling, goes to the rim, misses the shot, and instead of getting the rebound, tips it out of bounds to nobody. Pass over to Josh Richardson. Richardson over to that's Jimmy Butler, and Quentin Grimes is the one that's going to be on him. Butler with the good move and draws the foul. The Knicks do not look good. This is my problem with template coaching. In these instances here, we're seeing the other team run and you make no adjustment. I will never understand that. I will never understand. This is my beef with template coaching. You see high school coaches do this and it never makes sense. And now in the pro game, your starting five is getting cooked and you don't make any adjustment. Not one. Not one. Quentin Grimes isn't giving us much. Make that swap out for maybe an IQ. I would even be okay with a substitution for RJ Barrett right now in this instant and then bring him back later on in the third. But you got to make adjustments to keep the thing going, to find a spark. But we just going to keep trying the same thing over and over again, and it's clearly not working. We have not scored yet with 8:30 left in the third quarter. And we keep leaving somebody wide open as Highsmith drains the three. No adjustments being made from Tom Thibodeau. And the problem is we get away with these in some of these games that when it happens like this, it gets disguised and you never hear about it. But right now, the Knicks right here, we're trying to force something that's not there as Jalen Brunson is trying his best to do another cross-court pass that leads to a turnover. And Kyle Lowry just helping my underdog parlay at this point. 67-51. 67-51. I don't understand what I'm watching from this team. If I'm Tibbs, everybody's coming out. Not one person on this court right now makes me feel like they want this. Sub them out. I'm sorry. I ain't no fire Tibbs or nothing like that. I just need something to be changed. Template coaching makes 0 sense in 2023 NBA basketball. Adjust to the game that you are seeing with your eyes. We have the personnel on our team. Utilize it. But what do I know? 67-51. Miami Heat going on a tear. Just like that, Jimmy Butler's at 16 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists on 71% shooting. Just like that, Bam Adebayo has himself a double, 15 and 10. Kyle Lowry getting it going, trying to help me and the Stratocaster get the higher on his points. He just needs to score one more time, and boom, we got that for our underdog predictions. But the Heat just look way better than us, and they are always open. They're always finding themselves open. The Knicks need to adjust. Who's going to do it? I don't know. It ain't going to be Tibbs, but what do I know? Andrew said we are going to be eliminated from the Moral Victory Cup. Now, I ain't here for the in-season tournament slander. I ain't here for it. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. I like the idea of it. But unfortunately, yeah, looking like we ain't going to be a part of it. Tibbs and Randall, man. Yeah, like I said, this is happening because they don't want to fire the coach and they wasting all these players' time on the team. Be that as it may, I don't care if Johnny Bryant has to say something. I don't care if Rick Brunson got to say something. But there's got to be a point where you got to make these adjustments. You're watching this team just do nothing different as the Heat run away. This is my beef. Look at us versus the good teams this season so far compared to the bad teams. Yes, we took care of the bad teams, but every time we played a good team, what have we done? This was our chance to show that. I mean, there's still so much time left in the game, but this is what irritates me, man. You gotta capitalize against the good teams. You gotta adjust against the good teams. Sometimes you're not gonna be able to go to your go-to guy against the Wizards in a game against the Miami Heat. It's just insanity, man. You're watching this game, Junior, and your take is Grimes sucks. That is what you're taking away from what you're watching right now. Is Grimes sucks. I can't. I don't know. I'll get it. Julius Randle getting the pass there, the quick double team. But now it's back to just him and Highsmith. Julius Randle feeds Quentin Grimes, and there you go, Junior. That was for Junior as Quentin Grimes smokes a wide open layup, leading to a foul at the layup on the other side from Kyle Lowry. Right on cue. You got it, Junior. I take it back because you got to make that shot. That's an easy bucket, and you can't put that one down. Crazy work. Crazy work. You got it. You got it, Junior. You got it, bro. My fault. You got it, bro. You got it, bro, because you can't smoke those kind of layups like that. And here's the crazy thing. Tibbs called a whole timeout, and it didn't do anything different. Nothing. He didn't change anything. He didn't do anything different. He brought the same exact 5 to go out here and keep getting. Like, what is good? I don't understand it. Oh, man, 69. Nice. 51. 7:22 left in the third. RJ Barrett trying to get to the rim. He gets a good spot. No foul called. Gets the shot up. No good. Mitchell Robinson draws the foul after getting an offensive rebound. I think that's his second of the night. Yes, that's Mitchell Robinson. Only Mitchell Robinson's second offensive board for the night. I think Mitchell Robinson is averaging close to 7 offensive boards on the season. Where are the subs? This is what I'm saying. Adjust. Why is Jalen not doing anything, bro? That is the question I want to know. The why it feels like the ball, as Mitchell Robinson misses his first free throw, feels like the ball is in everybody else's hand more than Jalen Brunson. There's too much Julius Randle, at least from a playmaking standpoint. I don't understand what we're doing. 69-51. We have been stuck on 51 since the beginning of the half, and Mitchell Robinson finally breaks the seal as you hear the Garden with a sarcastic cheer to finally see the ball go through the hoop for the Knicks. Highsmith gets the ball to Bam Adebayo. Great steal from Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson doing what he does well. Grimes now turns down an offensive attempt there, gets it back to Julius Randle. And to our point, it's just the Julius Randle show trying to force the issue. Finally goes to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the beautiful sidestep and a great floater there. I feel like it's the first time Brunson's looked for a shot. No, we saw him take a jumper earlier on and miss. 54-69, 6:35 left in the game. Great double team from Mitch and RJ Barrett, leading to a turnover from the great IQ that is Quentin Grimes defensively. Ball goes to RJ Barrett with the quick first step, gets to the rim, finishes, and he does get the foul. Or he doesn't get the foul. They call a timeout. But beautiful take there from RJ Barrett. I don't understand why you're not doing that. We've had Kyle Lowry on you a few times. Take it to the hole on Kyle Lowry. What he got on you, bro? The Knicks trying to prove Tibbs right, saying we don't need subs. Let's just keep trying what we got going already. It's 56-69. Timeout Miami Heat. We saw Jalen Brunson get it going. RJ Barrett with a nice take there. Great defensive stop on the other side. Starting with the double team from Mitchell Robinson and RJ Barrett, leading to the steal from Quentin Grimes. And that turned into a quick 2 from RJ Barrett. And Mike Spoelstra did not like what he saw as the Knicks started to catch some fire. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KnicksFanTV. You're watching the play-by-play live with your boy CK2K. Make sure you subscribe over to my channel, but more importantly, subscribe right here. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like this stream. We got 202 likes with about 292 of y'all in here. I know some of y'all ain't hit that like button, so go ahead and do it. It's free. I promise I ain't going to charge you for it. Also, remember, when this game is done, we will be live for the post game with CP, Alex, and Jake. Shout out to them. But also, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, and your deposit will be matched up to $100. You will see me and Alex's, what's it called? Our predictions going back and forth here, right to the left or right of my face. I don't know which side it's on. So pay attention to that. Knicks and Heat are back in. 56-69 is the score. The Knicks need to get going on defense once again. Tom Thibodeau not going to anyone on the bench. And Kyle Lowry getting it going. We could safely say that Kyle Lowry has hit the over for myself and Alex, who picked the over on points for Kyle Lowry. RJ Barrett with a beautiful take there, hitting the high backboard and going in. RJ Barrett finding it here, realizing that, oh yeah, that's right, I can attack against the Heat. That's something he did really well in that series against the Heat in the playoffs. And now RJ Barrett realizing that he can do that. But unfortunately, on the other side, we gave up another point there. Jalen Brunson had RJ Barrett decides not to go to him. Brunson making the move against Jimmy Butler, makes Jimmy Butler backpedal, and it hits the jumper. Easy money from Brunson. 60-73. Knicks trying to get some life as Kyle Lowry, and they do. Bam Adebayo flops and gets the foul because RJ Barrett is just so much stronger than he is. It forces him to flop, and he gets the foul. Great shot there from Jalen Brunson. That's crazy. Yeah, see, even Doc Rivers in the telecast talking about how that was a flop. Like, he just sold that flop, and the referees gave it to him. RJ Barrett trying to get around the Kyle Lowry shot there from Kevin Love, and another offensive rebound given away. What is Julius Randle doing? Why are we not boxing out? There's 3 of us and 1 of them, but we can't box out there? 4:42 left in the third quarter. Jalen Brunson, I don't know where that ball was going, but it was deflected. Knicks ball. I don't understand. Whatever. Right now, Julius Randle. Julius, just attack. Yeah, Julius Randle needs to get out of this game. It was so much for him playing smart offensively. Now he's forcing things up. Free ball goes in by Jaime Jaquez, and it's not looking good for the Knicks. We are working way harder on offense than they are, and we just okay. Julius Randle finishes that one, but we are just settling for some jump shots that make no sense as they are scoring so effortlessly. This rookie is cooking everybody we throw at him. Julius Randle, Josh Hart. It doesn't matter. Jalen Brunson throwing up a wild floater, doesn't hit anything, and it goes out of bounds. Referees calling for something. I don't know what's going on there. I think the Heat tried to inbound the ball quickly, and the refs didn't like that. Jalen needs some threes. We're lifeless. We look awful. We look terrible, and this is my problem. We against good teams, our fight has been not the best. But also, why did Tibbs wait until the 4-minute mark to start going to the bench? Why is Julius Randle still on the floor? And there goes Jimmy Butler drawing a foul, going for an and one. I don't understand our substitution method right now. I just don't get it. I don't understand our rotations. You got to inject energy. You got to inject life. But instead, we're keeping the. I don't know. I don't know. It's an interesting choice of rotation here tonight, in my humble opinion. Yo, my dude, this team only had like 2 games a week, maybe one. Yeah, this week, yeah, we've only had 2 games. We had we got one on Sunday, so 3 technically. But yeah, we just had Minnesota on Tuesday, and we got this one. You're not wrong. But we playing like we gassed. And not to mention the Heat are missing key guys in Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, and we're playing to them. We are playing to them. I ain't gonna say game's over, but it's not a good look right now. CK, we talk about rotations every year. We can't be the only ones talking about it. Willie Cruz, maybe we are, because it's not been changed. And like I said, and then these kind of games get lost by the ones where the same rotations end up luckily working in other games. But like, it's just I don't know. It's not good looking basketball. It just doesn't make sense. Knicks playing varsity high school basketball. That's a nice compliment. I just ask for tips to just utilize. I don't, if you want to do the 9-man rotation, fine. But I just want you to utilize your rotation, your bench more. That's all I ask of them. Never had my back. The only drama left is not who wins the game. It's will the picks come in the money. That's true too. You're not ignorant, CK. Call a spade a spade. Our coach is not a someone who can take a team, but so far his coaching is mediocre at best. Yeah. And the thing is, like, I like Tibbs. You gotta give credit for what Tibbs has done for this Knicks team. And that's why it's such a hard argument to go all in on hating on Tibbs, because look, this is the best basketball the Knicks have played in a long time, and it's not unfortunately, but kind of unfortunately been under Tibbs. But the way he goes about it is just it doesn't equal us winning it all. And then we're settling for players that are solid pieces, but it's not championship contending. Like, there's a lot of holes in what works. Yes, it wins us games in the regular season, but for the big picture, it just always leaves that question mark for me. Like, I don't want to just settle for being a winning team that gets to the playoffs. Luckily, I want to be a progressively better team each and every year. And Highsmith goes up for the dunk. And, I just don't see that with this Knicks team, this rendition, as IQ It's a good transition three to try and shut me up, which we need some kind of spark. And I don't understand why we didn't go to that sooner. But anyways, rant over. Let's focus on the game in front of us. 65-83. IQ giving us some sort of life as Kyle Lowry luckily misses the offensive board there, pushing the pace. IQ again. Easy shot. Oh, and we needed that finish. Rebounded by I don't know who that was. I thought that was, is it Kevin Love? It was Kevin Love. Quickly getting the foul on the other side. And this is my issue. You see how Emmanuel quickly comes in here and instantly gets the Garden alive, brings life to this team. That's what you do with your rotation. Make those adjustments. You can still use your starters later on the game, but right now it's not working. Go to your bench. Spark some life. And why are we waiting until we're down by 20 points to do that? Oh, my. Ugh, let me stop. I'm going to stop complaining. I'm going to stop complaining. We're going to call the game. We're going to call the game. I'll stop. My fandom is coming. You know what I mean? Let me stop. This, oh boy. Oh boy, the chat is, we're losing them. The chat is losing them. As Jaime brings it back to a 20-point game. 2:45 left in the third quarter. Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, Isaiah Hartenstein, Josh Hart, and Emmanuel Quickly is the lineup right now. IQ trying to force the issue to Julius Randle. Julius Randle has not been great out of the double team. Fortunately gets it out there. Great pump fake from Hart. Draws the foul and one. Good try by Kevin Love, but better try by Josh Hart, who's trying to help us chip away. But in order to chip away, we got to get stops. If we lose this game, I'm blaming Stephen A. Smith. UCLA kid. Yeah, Jaime Jaquez. I don't know how to say his name. I'm really not sure how this is possible. What is possible, right? Leave the complaint to us in the chat. CK, focus on call. I'll try my best, Charlie. I'm sorry. My fandom, you know what I mean? Irritates me. I just feel like I can see the fix, but we ain't going for it, you know? 68-85, 2:20 left in the third. Kyle Lowry up top being guarded by Jalen Brunson, and he's having a solid game in Kyle Lowry. But who's having a really solid game is the rookie Jaime Jaquez, who gets it over to a wide open Kevin Love. Fortunately misses the shot. Push the pace by IQ. The pass is not there. And you can tell that they're forcing the issue to Julius Randle. There's nothing there for him. And here goes Julius Randle trying something crazy. He gets the pass off. Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle is just in the way. And oh my goodness, you can't make this up. Luckily, Josh Hart gets the steal. Julius Randle is just in the way. Oh, there. Oh, man. And I can't even call it again because I can't believe what I just witnessed. Thank God the Heat are following up our stupid play with even stupider plays. But I don't know what I just witnessed. I have no idea what I just witnessed. Why are you so close to Jalen Brunson? You know what Jalen Brunson does. Why are you cutting with him? Oh, Lord have mercy. Sub. But luckily the Heat give us two back-to-back turnovers after that ugly play. Dante DiVincenzo is checked into the game. And as you wouldn't believe, Julius Randle is the sole survivor still in after a rough quarter of basketball. But IQ keeping it close, 71-85 with 1:04 left in the quarter. IQ is giving us that life we need, but defensively, they are just tiptoeing to the rim and getting whatever they want, man. 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Emmanuel quickly trying to keep us afloat. Reluctantly gives it to Randle. Randle off to Josh Hart, who then is trying to force feed Randle, who has Jimmy Butler on him. The double team there gets it to an open IQ. Missed the shot, but picked up and put back up by Dante. No good. Heat have numbers. Jimmy Butler being guarded by the smaller IQ gets it over to Martin, back to Highsmith, who gets to the Jaime with the beautiful pull-up, but no good. Thank God. Rebounded by Julius Randle. Buckle up, folks. Let's see what this final possession is going to look like. Julius Randle came out with a good final possession in that second quarter. Will he repeat in this third quarter, being guarded by Kevin Love? Luckily, it's Knicks ball, but Kevin Love just takes the ball and Julius Randle doesn't even fight back. He just lets him snatch the ball from him. This is what I want to cheer for him so bad, but he just makes it so difficult. Julius Randle just said, damn, good steal. Didn't even fight. Luckily, it's Knicks ball. 4 seconds left. IQ trying to get it to Dante, and he turns over the ball now. And that's how this quarter is going to end. Ugly basketball from the New York Knicks. Oh, man. The Miami Heat. Let's talk about this third quarter. I just want to put it out there. Before the half started, it was 51-50. The Miami Heat put up 37 points in that quarter alone to us, to our measly 20. I didn't want to know what the percentages were. And what do we do when that team proceeds to put up 37 points? Nothing. It took until the 4-minute mark for any bench player to see the floor. Odd decision-making by Tom Thibodeau and the New York Knicks. The Miami Heat are thriving on the other side. 21 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds off of 78% shooting for Jimmy Butler. Then Bam Adebayo having a 17-point game with 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals off of 70% shooting. The point I'm getting at here is they are taking advantage of these easy shots. Jaime Jaquez, however you say his name, the rookie, with 15 points on the Knicks tonight. And these are against Julius Randle. He's done it against Josh Hart. He's done it a few times against Quentin Grimes. The rookie is having himself a night, 46% from the field. Kyle Lowry, who has not been known to be such much of a scorer since he's joined Miami, 10 points tonight, 5 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds. The only other person that has the same amount of offensive rebounds as Kyle Lowry is Mitchell Robinson. Crazy turn of events. Meanwhile, on our side, Jalen Brunson has 16 points off 7 of 12 shooting, but it feels like Jalen Brunson's not getting any shots up. I want to see a lineup of Brunson with people outside of Julius Randle. Separate the two of them. That's what I wanted to see. I would have much rather you take Randle out and let Brunson finish that third quarter if you're going to keep one of the starters in. I want to see what happens when Brunson is the one out there. Let him be out there running the offense. For whatever reason, we're force-feeding Randle, and it's just not been working. Randle has our second worst plus-minus of anybody on the court right now. He's 1 of 4 from 3. He's got 6 turnovers. Only 13 points. I don't know why we're trying so aggressively to force feed Julius Randle when we got Brunson, who's been playing solid tonight, but he's not getting touches. RJ Barrett trying to get it figured out there. Unfortunately, no threes. Before 9 from the field, 10 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Emmanuel quickly sparking life into this team in that third quarter. 5 for 10 from the field, 12 points. I'm not saying it's over, but it's not looking good for our New York Knicks with 1 quarter left to play. It will never happen, KG. You're not wrong, man, but it's something I would like to see because I just don't understand how Jalen Brunson is not getting the majority of our touches. We're all seeing it. How are they not seeing it? The chat is seeing it. We're seeing it. Crazy. Who's Randle's sub? It would probably be either Hart or RJ Barrett. And RJ Barrett got taken out so early on in the quarter, you can bring him back out and let Randle rest. RJ Barrett can play a large amount of minutes. I don't know if they still have him on that restriction, but as I always say, whenever we're in a deficit, our best chance of getting back in the game is when our second unit is out there with RJ Barrett. And right now, this is that chance. Will we fight back? If there's any unit I have confidence in sparking some life into this Knicks team, is this one right here. Josh Richardson puts up a crazy 3 and drains it off of the screen. 90-71. So the heat are still hot. What are the Knicks going to do to respond? Let's find out. IQ getting the ball to Isaiah Hartenstein at the top, back to IQ with the double team. Gets the ball to RJ, who has one man to beat, and he drags the pivot foot. RJ needed to commit to taking it to the rim. He had to commit there. He tried to do too much. He taking the wrong parts from Mr. Julius Randle's game. Bam Adebayo getting Isaiah Hartenstein in the air, decides not to take the shot. Bam likes the matchup of Isaiah Hartenstein, but Martin likes the matchup against IQ a lot more, rebounded by RJ Barrett. Barrett is the one I want to see the ball in his hand. And, well, I take it back because he threw that at Chris Quinn, who is the Heat's assistant coach, rather than throwing it at Josh Hart. I don't know if he was expecting Josh Hart to come up to him, but it was a turnover, and there goes Jaime again. This one misses. He out-hustles the Knicks, saves the ball, and it's still Heat ball. The Knicks just look dejected as Bam Adebayo shoots the three, or shoots the mid-range shot, no good, 90-71. The Knicks are not showing any signs of life as we're down by 19 here. IQ with a good float or a fadeaway, no good there. You can hear the energy in the Garden just gone. Josh Richardson alone trying to take the ball, shoots it up, no good, rebounded by Isaiah Hartenstein, pushes the pace to Dante DiVincenzo. IQ with the shot, and it's good. 74-90. We need to see what IQ can do. He's the only one right now giving us any hope. Caleb Martin gets it out to Jaime, who shoots the three ball. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. They're pushing the pace now. 3-on-3. Hart decides to go back to Dante, who needs a three and gets the three. Dante DiVincenzo finally finding a 3-point shot. It's a 13-point game. Timeout called by Eric Spoelstra and the Miami Heat. A little bit of pressure being applied by the Knicks, but we need to get stops. We know that the Knicks can catch fire offensively, but can we stop them from scoring? And more importantly, can we stop them from getting the offensive rebound? Willie says Tibbs will bench IQ soon. You're probably not wrong. We're tight. Stage is too big. What's good, Chuck D? PE's in the chat for Chuck D. And you're not wrong. I'm not giving up until the Knicks give me a reason to give up. But it's not looking great for our New York Knicks. Night 3, I got bad news for you. He will not. Knicks need a better two guard, man. Well, Junior, we got a billion of them, so one of them got to work. Watch you put in Grimes now. Getting close to the stars, coming back in. Yep. About that 8-minute mark, Tibbs is going to completely disregard the great play that his current unit is giving him, and he's going to go to the unit he wants to go to in hopes that they'll get things going. We're at home. Should not be tight. I completely 1,000% agree with you, Mambo. Randall playing like New York don't matter to him. No comment. We need a lot more than one NBA player. Big facts. Big facts. Yes, sir. PEOG legend. Yes, yes, yes. We've been graced with the signing of Jay Boogie, and now we got none other than Chuck D in the chat rocking with us. Shout out to Chuck. We need everything, a total makeover. The sooner, the better. See, and that's my beef. I don't think we need a total makeover. I think we need minor tweaks, but we need to not be scared to make those tweaks. I feel like we got pieces. I feel like we got guys that are good starts to what could be a solid team. But like, like I said, I got hate for it. I'm not crazy about this whole Villanova reunion thing. Like, it's cute that we got Hart and Brunson and Dante and Ryan Archidiakono, but for me, man, by that trade deadline, 2 of them Villanova Wildcats got to go, along with something else to hopefully get us a better piece that can help well round this team, if you ask me. But we'll see. Only time can tell. But right now, the New York Knicks are in, I want to say a close one, but they're in a fight nonetheless. I'll say that. 89-77. The Knicks, for those who are following along, need to win this game at any chance to have any chance of staying in this tournament play. But with how the second half has been looking for the Knicks, is going to be tough. Tom Thibodeau was elected to keep out the same unit who has gotten us back in this game. The defense chats are going Dante DiVincenzo with the steal, and the ref is saying that he stepped out of bounds. And I'm not going to lie to you, I thought he was going to get away with it because I saw that from my vantage point as well. I'm hearing the buzzer, and I'm worried that that means that a sub is coming in for the Knicks. Nope, Highsmith is stepping in for the Heat. And the Knicks are keeping their lineup, so we're good so far. If I'm Tom Thibodeau, I'm riding with this lineup until they give me a reason not to be. But right now, this lineup has given us the most spark thus far. Utilize that. Missed shot from Adebayo, rebounded by RJ, who almost elbows Josh Hart in the face. We need a good shot here. RJ with Bam in front of him. Looks to the wide open IQ. Pump fake does not work. IQ trying to get the offense going. Goes past Highsmith, trying to draw the foul. Gets the bounce, but no foul. But nonetheless, here come the Knicks. 79-89. Let this rotation cook. Let this lineup cook, Tom Thibodeau. The garden is loud now. This is the energy we've been missing. Caleb settling for a jumper. RJ with the rebound, but this should be a foul. That should be a foul, and he is giving him a foul. There should be a foul, and he's getting it. Here come the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine if Tom Thibodeau decided to make these changes before the lead blew up to 20. But that's neither here nor there because the Knicks are fighting back right now. 89-79. This unit is giving the Garden life. And when the Garden gets loud, you know the Knicks play a better version of basketball. IQ gets hit by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin getting a little too aggressive there. Jimmy Butler having to check in. They need him. And it's looking like Kyle Lowry having to check in. Hopefully Tom Thibodeau does not feel the need to match his substitutions and just keep what he's got going on with this team. If there's any change, I would be fine with a Hart and Brunson swap if we're gonna make a change. But other than that, I'm not swapping anything else that's going on with this unit right now. IQ trying to get something going, gets past. Oh, it looked good, but RJ shoots it right over the rim. Great pass out from IQ. RJ smokes the three. It looked so good until it went right over the rim. RJ is 0 for 3 from the three-point line today. His first bad shooting night from the three-point line for the season, arguably. Knicks still in this one, though. 10-point deficit. Adebayo looking to get something going to somebody, but the defense is tight right now by the Knicks. Adebayo not sure where to go with this. Kyle Lowry's gotten the ball with 4 seconds left. IQ! Phenomenal defense from IQ. Dante DiVincenzo has numbers. IQ wanted to shoot that, and he allows the defense to set back up. 79-89. IQ trying to force the issue. Kyle Lowry pokes the ball out of IQ's hands, but it looked like there was a little bit of Manuel quickly that got hit there, not just all ball. No foul called there, and here comes Jalen Brunson. IQ trying to get it going, gets it over the Josh Richardson. Great defense there from Isaiah Hartenstein. Josh Hart looking to get it over to Barrett. Barrett not scared to shoot the three, and it's in there. That's how you're supposed to play the game. Don't worry about your last miss. The next one's going to go in, and RJ Barrett brings the game to 7. Now, I don't know if Tibbs has heard me because I see Jalen Brunson, the only one ready to check in. I don't know who he's going to take out. But if you ask me, I think we can go fine without Hart. Great defense from Hartenstein, but they called the foul. That looked like he got all ball. Yeah, let me see that again. I look like he got all ball. I mean, okay, I guess he got a little bit of him. It's Jimmy Butler. You're not going to win that. You're not going to win that one. Cardiac Knicks will kill you one day. Here's my thing. This is my problem. This is what I'm talking about. Why did he not inject any energy? Why did he not change the rotation earlier in the game? Why wait until we're down 20 and now we're here in Cardiac Knicks mode trying to fight for our lives? This is my problem. We make this game so much more difficult for ourselves as Jalen Brunson checks in and Jimmy Butler makes his free throw. I'm trying to see who he's coming in for. I'm assuming it's DiVincenzo. I think it should be Hart, but I'm assuming, yeah, he took out DiVincenzo. Butler goes in with the second free throw, 82-91. I like this lineup. I would have rather seen the 3-guard situation here. I'm not too scared at their perimeter defense if we went that route, but it is what it is. IQ trying to get a good spot as Kyle Lowry's playing on him. Really aggressive. Great shot from IQ. No good. As Hartenstein tries to tip that one away. Kyle Lowry pushing the pace. Gets it to the rookie. The rookie passes out to Bam. Hawkes gets the finish, and I think Tom Thibodeau might have seen the reason to get his guy Randall back in the game, even though I don't think we necessarily need him. 93-82. RJ Barrett trying to get to the rim, but he can't because the defense is so smothering. Josh Hart gets it out to IQ. IQ uses the screen, shoots the 3. He's trying to get the foul call. Josh Hart. He got hit on that one, but no foul is called as he rebounds and puts it back in. 84-83. 5:32 left in the fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson guarding Josh Hart as the defense chants are roaring in the garden. Josh Hart guarding Butler in the low post, rebounded by RJ Barrett. It's a 9-point game. The Knicks need to capitalize. Look at the quick shot from Quickly, and it's good. 3-point ball from IQ. 87-93. Emmanuel Quickly with 20 points off of the bench. Here goes Bam Adebayo with a beautiful take there and a even better miss. RJ Barrett with the rebound. RJ Barrett has one man in front of him. It's the rookie. Great pass to Brunson, but Brunson wasn't ready. Brunson holds on to the ball. And Brunson, if I'm him, I'm looking for a shot. Nothing is there. Gets it out to Hart, who shoots the 3. No good. Great shot there from Josh Hart, but it's a great shot. I know it didn't go in. It's a great shot. Here comes Randall. Here comes Randall. I don't know who's coming down for Randall. Let's hope he doesn't mess with the momentum. Ball is out to Kyle Lowry. Screen set from Bam Adebayo. Lowry back out to Jaime, who misses another shot. And Hart with the rebound. I don't know who Randall's going to come in for. I don't know if I want him in because this unit is absolutely missed. Floater by IQ. Kyle Lowry left open, shoots. Nope, he passes it to Josh Richardson, who hits the 3, negating the beautiful run by the Knicks. The Knicks getting good shots, but we have to hit them. I don't know how I feel about Randall checking back into this game. Oh, man. And it's such an odd thing to say about your all-star player, but outside of us missing some easy shots right now, the Knicks are rolling right now. And will Julius Randle be able to add to that? We're going to find out right now. You knew Tibbs was going to go back. But here we go. Here we go. What did I miss in the chat? No, not Randall. Stop triple teaming. There comes Randall to secure the loss. Andrews, don't do that. Rare edition with the cardiac. Same old Knicks. Randall is coming in. Game is over. He's coming in for Hartenstein. Oof, that's gonna be a choice. I mean, Randall versus Bam. We'll see how that looks, but yes, that's the thing. We're getting good shots. We were getting stops up until that last made shot before the timeout. We're getting the stops, and we're also getting good shots. They just need to go in. I know they're defending Brunson hard, but I still want to see Brunson work a bit harder to get his shot going. We know how Brunson gets in the fourth quarter. The Brunson burner needs to be lit. Ryan said good games. I'm checking out. No, Ryan, don't give up yet. Man, this is terrible. We need Brunson to tear. What? Hello? Who is that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get him out of here. Goons, get him out of here. 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 Go get him, goons. Go get him. Send him packing. Get him out of here. He said, you know how the template's formatted right. We need you, JB. We definitely do. Chris, he's with the Heat. He's a Heat fan. Get him out of here. I don't mind the Heat fans in here. You can come in here and be crazy. But if you're going to say something like that, you trying to wish that kind of juju, I got power. Get him out of here. Leave a like on your way out. Randall needs to sit the rest of the game. To be honest, and look, man, there's nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, we're so quick to do it with RJ. That's what cracks me up. We're so quick to bench RJ if our other guys are working and it results in a win or a close win. But Lord, nah, man, God forbid we do that with Julius Randle, except for that one time. That one time. And I hope, here's the thing, too. I hope Julius Randle shuts me up and proves me wrong. I hope he comes out here and goes crazy leading into a win. I'll be fine with that. But let's be real. You said you see what happens when Grimes on in the game? You sure it's Grimes? There was another player that also wasn't in the game all of a sudden, But the unit we're going with right now is a unit of Jalen Brunson, Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Isaiah Hartenstein. RJ with the good take. It goes in. Great control from RJ Barrett. Need more of those. So it looks like Tibbs ultimately decided to go with taking out Josh Hart. I didn't think he would have the balls to take out his number one boy, Josh Hart, but he did it. Oh, I wanted that steal. Josh Richardson moving the ball over. I swear if Julius Randle gets cooked by this rookie again. Isaiah Hartenstein. Stay down. Great defense there from Hartenstein. 89-96. Jalen Brunson time. Don't you move that ball all the way, Jalen. And one. I don't know where he got hit. I don't know if he got hit in the jejunum. I don't know if he got hit in the shoulder, but I need Brunson to be okay. He's grabbing onto his back of his shoulder. I don't know what that is, but he's a lefty, so it's not a shooting arm. Oh, no, Jalen. I guess, yeah, his shoulder kind of got jabbed. I don't know what happened there. But he's a fighter, man. He's a strong guy. He gonna play through it. I'm telling you, man, Brunson burner effect. Don't you move that ball. In the fourth quarter, I want the ball in this dude's hands at all times. Come on, JB. Shake it off and give me this free throw. We all right. We all right. We got an ice bath for you in the back. Oh, he misses it, and we don't get the rebound. 91-96, 2:54 left in the game. This is KnicksFanTV play-by-play call. It's your boy CK2K. We are in the final 3 minutes of the game. Knicks down by 5 as we got some extracurriculars going on over here. Kyle Lowry flopping, and the foul goes to RJ Barrett. It's how it always goes. It always goes in way of Kyle Lowry. Javier, he said, nah, I want Iguodala. You're right. 3 minutes left in the game. Who you go to? Andre Iguodala. My fault. Kyle Lowry doing what he does, man, drawing those stupid fouls, and it always goes in his favor. 2:41 left, 5-point game. We got RJ on Jimmy Butler. Jimmy settles for the three. No good. Rebounded by Lowry. And they're calling it on Kyle Lowry, how it should be. A makeup call, but we gonna take it. Knicks ball. New York Knicks are fighting. Get the ball to Jalen Brunson, and everybody get out the way. And if you ain't got none, JB, look at IQ and look at RJ Barrett. Yeah, look at, like I said, give the ball to Brunson and get out the way. Give the ball to Brunson and get out the way. Because when it's 3 minutes left in the game, when the game is on the line, it's Brunson time. Jalen Brunson drawing another and one. He said, "You a rookie? You a rookie? Oh, you must not have heard about me." Draws the foul. And this time I need you to make this free throw, though. Jalen Brunson. And he hits the free throw this time. 94-96, 2-point game. Defensive stop. I need the guard to get loud. I need the guard to get louder than this. 2:14 left, 94-96. Josh Richardson is up top, controlling the offense. A wide open Butler settles for a wild fadeaway jumper. RJ Barrett could go all the way if he wants to. No foul, and he does get the foul. RJ Barrett. And one. 2 minutes left. When the game is on the line, you got to go to your clutch players. Jalen Brunson, Emmanuel Quickly, and now RJ Barrett. I love the patience here from RJ. Not passing out, not making a stupid play. He says, "You know what? I'm strong too. Let's do this." 96-96. RJ Barrett, clutch free throw, and we steal the lead. 2 minutes left in the game, 1:55 exactly. The defense is getting clutch. Jaime Jaquez, the rookie with the fadeaway jumper. The Heat are okay with that shot. I'm okay with that shot. We take our time. I want 30 as a decoy. Get him on the other side. Jalen Brunson. When the game's on the line, you let Jalen Brunson do what he does. Everybody move. Brunson, Jaquez. Brunson with the clutch fadeaway jumper. 99-96. Y'all thought I was playing? The game is on the line. Who's supposed to have that ball? Jalen Brunson don't miss at this time. He does not miss. I don't care what his percentage is before this point. Jalen Brunson doesn't miss when the game is on the line. This is what he does. This is who should have been taking these shots all game long. And the rookies on him, whose game plan was that? Thank you. Thank you very much. Easy food. Remind them who the real 11 is. Come on, man. 99-96. It's going to be Heat ball coming out of timeout. There's plenty of time left. But if they're going to keep relying on this rookie to be their savior, by all means, because we've seen Jaime take the last two shots. We've seen him be the one that's guarding Brunson for whatever reason. I know we're switching on him, but I'm still going to make sure I'm forcing my switch back. The Miami Heat have only scored 9 points in this quarter to our 28. Defense, 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 and clutch shot making. Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, and Jalen Brunson burner. Come on, man. Thought it was sweet. Tibbs out here being saved by Brunson, bro. Being saved by Emmanuel Quickly. There's no 99-96 without Emmanuel Quickly in the bench unit. Let's get it. Don't get it twisted. Jimmy Butler being guarded by RJ. Good patience from RJ. No, great defense from RJ Barrett. Settling for a whack jump shot yet again. 99-96. I'm using as much shot clock as possible. 1:02 left in the game. We just need one more key bucket to seal the deal. Great screen from Julius Randle. If RJ had hit that, I would have had a conniption. I would have had an aneurysm, all of the above. But there goes Bam trying to dunk on Isaiah Hartenstein to no avail. 40 seconds left in the game. 3-point game. Everyone move. ISO ball. ISO ball. Jalen Brunson can take no bad shot in my mind. Run this clock all the way down, and he's going to do that. 5 seconds left. Brunson takes the three to seal the deal, and that's Knicks ball. It's out of bounds on Jaime. There's no way that's out of bounds on Julius Randle. How the hell did Julius Randle make the ball go that way from where he was at? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, and they choose not to challenge it. 21 seconds left. 3-point game. Oh, my goodness. Bam Adebayo on the roll. They call the foul, which is fine because he missed a shot. Bam has 2 free throws that he needs to make. Hartenstein did everything he could there defensively. I'm not mad at that defense. But we need Bam to smoke one of these free throws. Y'all, if y'all are not entertained right now, I don't know what's going on with you. But if you are, make sure you subscribe to KnicksFanTV. Play-by-play. This is my 4-1 record on the line. This is our Knicks in-season tournament on the line. This is our 9-6 possible record on the line. Let's get this dub. From doom and gloom to the possibility of a Knicks win. The cardiac Knicks are actually fulfilling the prophecy for once. Can they finish the job? 97-99, 15 seconds left. Will Bam make this one? But like I said, if you're not entertained, hit that subscribe. Come on. I mean, if you are entertained, hit that subscribe. But if you're not entertained, check your pulse. Here's a close one right now. Let's go, Knicks. Bam makes both free throws. 1-point game, 15 seconds left. There's a lot that can happen right now. We are still in the driver's seat, so there's no need to rush it. No need to rush it. You get this ball to Brunson, and you let the offense develop. Don't rush anything. If they choose to foul, then they choose to foul. But make sure you get the ball in the hands of Emmanuel Quickly, Jalen Brunson, or RJ Barrett, who are 3 free throw makers right now this season. Please take Julius out. He's going to turn the ball over. FG, let's just, let Julius run out there and act like he helped. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this up, Eddie. You can't make this up. Take Mitch out. I think Mitch is going to come back out for Isaiah Hartenstein because Hartenstein's been way too good. Shout out to everybody in chat. Shout out to my members. Shout out to the mods. Hey, man, we have 478. Hit that like button up to 300, man. Come on now. I know y'all better than that. Hit that like button up to 300 for the rest of this game. Come on. 15 seconds left. Turn up, chat. Turn up. Final possession, possibly. All we need is a clean inbound and getting it to a free throw shooter. I'm looking at Quickly. I'm looking at Barrett. They chose to go to Brunson as the inbounder. He gets to the IQ. Gets it back to Brunson. Take your time. Don't rush anything. You know the Heat are going to go for the steal and the double team. But they get the foul instead. 11.3 left in the game. This one is going down to the wire. Brunson should be getting free throws. And I see a Dante DiVincenzo sighting for free throw purposes. I'm here with that. Yeah, they blitz. You know the Heat are going to blitz. That's what they do. Jalen Brunson 2 for 3 from the free throw line, and he will make this free throw because that's what we do. The Brunson burner is on and it's hot. 2-point game. Need this one for the safer 3-point lead. 11.3 left in the game. Johnny B, Tommy T, Jalen Brunson burner for the free throw, and it's good. Oh, no good. 2-point game, 10 seconds left. Where are the Heat going to go with this? Are they going to go for game, or are they going to try and tie it up? RJ versus Jimmy, and Jimmy is no good as the Knicks win the game. The in-season tournament chances are still in play. After a great comeback from the Miami Heat. The Knicks have an even greater one. And there's no comeback without Emmanuel Quickly. And there's no dub without Jalen Brunson. Phenomenal game by the New York Knicks, where it was looking like doom and gloom, where it was looking like lineups that were just not getting us anywhere. We were force-feeding Julius Randle that was turning over the ball, not giving us anything offensively, while Jalen Brunson just watched in the sideline. He was just watching, waiting for his time, and his time was there in the final 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. Don't tell me the Knicks don't have a clutch player. I've been trying to tell y'all. We got one, and his name is Jalen Brunson. But I cannot say enough about Emmanuel Quickly. This game was not even possible without Emmanuel Quickly. Jalen Brunson does what he does, seals the deal. But without Emmanuel Quickly's 20 points helping us weather that storm of 20-point deficit that we were in, there is no opportunity for Jalen Brunson to do what he does. RJ Barrett coming in clutch at the end, getting us some key rebounds at the end of that game there. Great play across the board from our New York Knicks. Man, oh man. Come on. And I'm happy. I don't care. Call me crazy. I want the in-season tournament, but I want to be in it. I want in. Now we just got to seal the deal against the Hornets. Yes. Give me that, please. And more importantly, the Knicks finally get a big win against a good team in the league. You've seen us have these kind of close games against the Celtics and fall short. We saw what happened against Minnesota. Now in a tough game against a tough Miami Heat team, the Knicks survive and Knicks go out there and win this. Man, I can't say enough. The headache was there for sure, but it's nice to win. It's nice to win going into this one. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to you guys in the chat, the KFTV crew. Shout out to the CK crew. Shout out to everybody, Knicks fans. Now the Knicks go 2-1 in group play. We're second. We go above the Heat because of our differential. Woo-wee. Man, oh man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sweating, bro. I am sweating. Stephen A left early. Of course he did. Of course he did. Of course he did. Of course he did. He's still going to find a way to say something negative about this team. And like I said, that's y'all choice to listen to him. I don't listen to it. I don't hear it. 21-point deficit, Knicks win. Miss me with it. Miss me with it. Let's go. Hey, and also, let's bring it back to this. CK2K, your boy CK, me, we are 4-1 on the play-by-play. Now, that one loss sucks. We're 4-1 on the play-by-play. We here. We here. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to everybody in chat. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Do not forget to like the stream. Remember to tune into the post game right after this. I appreciate rocking with y'all. I love doing these play-by-plays. I will see you guys again soon. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check me out over on my channel, over on CK2K. Appreciate the love. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all be blessed. See you guys in post game. I'm out. Let's go, Knicks.